It's been a while since we have played this game. I'm trying to scroll back to see when the last time we did is. It looks like it was on June 20th. So, how many weeks is that? 3 weeks? Yeah, maybe a little more. It's been a few weeks since we've played this game. I figured it was time we played part 2. And I don't think we'll be able to finish the game today. But I think we might be able to get close, depending on how competent I am, I guess. So, okay, Stir Gamer, you're the first one here. Did you miss Hollow Knight at all? Josh Buster, okay. Who changed their profile picture to me in the Archer Queen outfit? Is that just you on an alternate account, Stir Gamer? Okay. Alright, it's all set up, all good to go. What's up, Mr. Link? How are you? Where's my mouse? Okay, there we go. You're my new subscriber and my second biggest fan. Are you sure you're not just Stir Gamer on another account? You're doing fine? Alright, nice. Hopefully your day gets better. Even if it's going good, hopefully it goes from fine to great. You have 10 minutes to watch? Alright, well let's get into it then. I feel like I have to maybe relearn the controls and whatnot, because the last time that I played was... the last time that I played this game at all was a few weeks ago. It's not like I've played it since then. So you're playing Silksong, the second one? I actually did see that like in the Steam store. I didn't even realize there was a second one, but I was just browsing on Steam and it was like recommended games or something, and there was a Silksong version. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't realize there was a second version, but that's kind of cool. You're waiting because you know I stream at this time. Whoa, contradiction. I thought you said you were a new subscriber. How do you know when I stream? Caught. Rima, how's it going? It feels like it's been a while since you've been here. How have you been, Rima? Okay, we have to figure out how do you open up the map again? Oh, okay, we don't have a map for this area. Okay, I have no idea where anything is. That's why this stream is titled Finding Out the Hard Way, because we're probably just gonna have to stumble around. Oh, okay, this is a new area. I'm assuming these jellyfish thing are bad. Nice profile pic to that guy. Yeah, I was like, I saw that just a minute ago. It's probably just Stir Gamer, to be fair, right? How do we... I know we learned like an ability that lets you jump off of walls. Oh, there we go. I think we should be able to... Okay, maybe we can't do it over there. Alright. That is a jellyfish that I do not want to mess with. You're gonna be honest that you're not a new subscriber, but you're definitely my second biggest fan. What is your real name though? What is your actual account? Whoa, okay. I guess it shoots something after you. And I also guess we can't climb up that way. Looks like we can go in here. You're the biggest fan. Okay, you are Star Gamer. I was gonna say you and Stir Game are both joined. Okay, I guess this is the only way we can go, right? How do we... I'm pretty sure that acid kills you. Alright, I guess we'll head back. I don't really know what we can do here. New game on Garo? Kind of. Yeah, it's a game that we played. Like we played this game, it was a few weeks ago, and that was like part 1 of the game. We played it then because, you know, there were several people. Stir Gamer was one of them. He like said how this was, you know, such a great game. There were a couple of other... Okay. So not only do they yeet something at you, but it goes through walls and it takes down 3 of your health instead of 1. Yeah, it's only going to be getting harder from here, I would think. But this was a game that they recommended. We played part 1 of it. I mean, to me, it was a little bit of a... It's a slightly confusing game. There's like a lot of... Like, it's kind of easy-ish to get lost, I would say. But it's kind of just a... kind of a simple concept in the sense that you kind of just... run around, fight enemies. I also don't think we've gone in here yet. Do I like games like this? I do. I do like them. I'll say... Okay, this is new. I tend to like Minecraft and Subnautica and those kind of survival games a little bit more, but I do like these. How's it going, Umaima? Oh, are you calling me queen? Or are you talking to the the queen profile pic? Yeah, I did dress up as the Archer Queen. I thought it was fun. The wig was a little bit messy, but banking service. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing. Is a geo... Stir Gamer, you probably know what a geo is, right? I kind of forgot what that was. A geo, is that your... Should we open an account? I assume... Okay, there's multiple Josh Busters now. Multiple Stir Gamers. Okay. This kind of game called Metroidvania. Is that the name of a game, or is that like a category? So, next time a dreadful beast gets the best of you. So I guess the geo... Oh, we can deposit stuff? I guess we'll just exit. We only have 25 of those things anyway. So I guess a geo is like, maybe that's our life, where if we die, we can respawn there. I can't deny the blush room is now? Why is that? What did I do something that like... What did I do? You have 4 more minutes. Oh, I forgot that was there. How do we heal up again? I kind of forget what ability we have that... Is it the top one? Okay, it's the right one. I do kind of have to relearn the controls almost, it seems. But I don't know if this is the right way. It only seemed like there was one place that we could go up here. And I don't know how we're gonna... I mean, we can always... we can go up there. I don't know how we get up there. Let's try going over here, maybe. Actually, hold on. Did we go in here? I don't think we did. I think we went on the one on the very top. Never mind. Imagine everyone just renames and changes the pick. Then I wouldn't know who's who. You're talking about the Queen cosplay? Did it look like I was wearing blush in that one? I could have sworn we went in here. This is the same... Okay, no, it's a little bit different. Like, how... Okay. how is that balanced at all? I don't see how you're supposed to survive that thing. It shoots something at lightning speed at you. It's pretty much like a wizard blast on effect and takes down 3 of your lives. That's pretty crazy. Let me tell you, I am Mongero. I don't even know who's who at this point. You could be Mongero, you could be Umaima for all I know. Dead Cells is similar to this, but a simpler mechanic. Okay. Mohammed, how's it going? You want to know if I can play the Crusader game tomorrow? Wait, hold on. Is that... Okay, it's a good thing. I didn't know if it was like a boss fight or something. But I was actually planning on playing Clash Royale today, but the weird thing was, so I was planning on playing Clash. I opened up my phone this morning after it had been on the charger all night, and it was only at 40%. So I guess it wasn't I guess it wasn't charging all night, or maybe it was charging for a little bit and then it got disconnected a bit later. But today was actually, I was planning on it being a Clash day, but my phone doesn't have enough battery to play it. So do we go in here? Is this the... Okay, this is where we need to go. And I think now we know where we need to go. We just don't know how to... We just don't know how to survive there. Noob, how's it going? There's no other Uma? Okay. I mean, you're right. I wouldn't think that was you, but like, yeah, you don't seem like the kind of person to do that, but like, it could be, that's the thing about just anything online related. Anyone making an account could just, I don't know, you just never know who makes what account. Like, people can say that they're whatever, but online, you never know. You're asking when I'll help you make a video, noob? Okay, well, there's our soul. Oh, I forgot it. I kind of forgot it attacks you. And I'm figuring out maybe the strategy is just not to attack these things. France versus Spain is tomorrow. I did see that. France versus Spain is tomorrow, and then I think that England versus Argentina is the day after that, right? So a couple of really good games, it seems like, are coming up. So I'll try and watch them because they seem like they'll be good games. Should be illegal to play this game if you have a beard. I mean, I wouldn't consider this a beard. I would consider it like a little bit of scruff, but it doesn't quite warrant a beard. It's just, I don't even know what to call it, but did I see the community button? I saw the community button yesterday. Did you post that this morning? Noob, like if you posted something this morning, if you posted something this morning, I didn't see it, but I took a look like yesterday evening. I guess we'll try heading this way. It looks like there's something in here. Why do I think there's gonna be like a boss fight or something? You posted today? Okay. Should we just leave? What in the... Okay, let's just try to eke our way by him. Uh-oh. Okay. We'll just try to squeeze by. Yeah, we're at 1 health. We don't have the skill or the resources to be able to... Well, there goes our last life. Try a Diddy Cage cosplay. I suppose I could... That probably wouldn't be too hard to pull off, I don't think. I mean, I just have to find a massive box. I have to find a massive... also, how's it going, Encod? I missed your message, but hopefully you're having a good day. I would just have to find a box big enough to kind of sit in. And then I guess I could probably sit in the box for the first little bit of the... I could probably just sit in the box for the first little bit of the stream. And then... yeah, I don't know why I even try to kill it. I'm realizing those are just better left alone. And then for the last part, I would just have to have a purple mohawk, pretty much. And be green. So maybe I'd have to get like a green... I could maybe get like a green, like one of those green morph suits or something. To just turn my... I don't know how that would work though, then wouldn't be able to see my face. But I'm sure I could do that. I'm sure I could do a goblin cage cosplay. Noob has asked for a witch cosplay. If you guys have any ideas on how I could do that, then I could try to dress up as the evil witch. I feel like it's gonna be difficult just because her costume is kind of... I don't know, she's got kind of a complex costume, it seems, so I don't know how well I'll be able to pull that off, but Bard Barrel cosplay, I could do that. I mean, I when I made the little video of the Bard Barrel, like I did the Bard Barrel short, when I did that, I didn't really dress up at all. Like I pretty much just wrapped a blanket around me, so it was like, I'll probably have to come up with something better if I want to actually do like a full-on cosplay for it, but probably wouldn't be the worst. Rima said to cosplay Evil Witch. Yeah, like, the thing is, I would. It's just like she's got... Ooh, okay, I gotta actually be aware of those. She's got like those golden horns. She's got like a purple mask and a whole purple costume. So I just have to... Yeah, I have to figure out how to dress up as her. But if I can, then I could. And I could, you know, play... I actually have played Evil Witch Cycle before, but could do it again, potentially. So, I rocked in my last upload, the Archer Queen one. Thank you, Fatal. I'm glad you liked it. Thought it was kind of funny. Noob said we all crack witch. I mean, I'm sure. What the? I'm sure you do, Noob. But I mean, you wouldn't even want anyone else to, though. Like, you always talk about how the witch is... You always talk about how you want the witch to yourself. I remember Liam commented on like the community tab that you posted of you drawing the witch, and he asked if he could like kiss her or something, and you said no. Okay, gotta be careful of that. Let's try going up this way. Alright, we actually need to heal up here a couple. How can you insist being called Jenny if you cosplay Archer Queen? I mean, if you want to call me Archer Queen, I mean, you can technically... Oh, okay, this actually gives you... It's actually nice. Kind of forgot those existed. But... You could call me Archer Queen. I mean, you can call me... Whoa, okay, I didn't know those could, like, get off the ledges. But you can call me whatever. It's not necessarily... Doesn't mean I'm gonna like what you call me, but you technically have free will to call me Archer Queen or Jenny or Bowler or whatever. So, Geo, you're new in this chat? Nice, well, welcome. Hopefully you find it inviting here. Yeah, if you're new here, we don't often play games like this, like Hollow Knight. Also, I'm assuming we get, like, tricked if we... Oh, I guess not. Okay, I guess those horns are just for dramatic effect. It's not often that we play games like this, that we play, like, these kind of indie games. Usually we play Minecraft or Subnautica or Clash Royale or something like that. But I could try cosplaying the blue Uh-oh. I'm assuming we're going to have to fight something. Is he going to come out? Oh, I guess not. You a hunter like me. He's giving us his journal. Okay. Inspect. Taking the hunter's journal. Press, what is that? That, open the menu and then navigate to the journal. Okay, sometimes I forget that this is a button that you can press. So, you didn't watch the full video yet, but you hope you've censored your feet. Thankfully, or maybe not thankfully, depending on what kind of person you are, there are no feet in the video, so don't have to worry about that. So I guess we go journal. Okay, so this is kind of a journal of, hey, look at that. They have something named after you, Umaima. It's called the Uma. Wait, can you see that? Oh yeah, you can. It is on the screen. Passive outer being, protective and aggressive explosive core. Defeat 3 more to decipher the hunter's note. Okay, so we have to defeat a few of these to see. Okay, so this is kind of like, it seems like it's kind of like a scanner. It's kind of the equivalent of like a scanner in Subnautica, where it kind of adds a note about a creature or a being to it. So Gratz 2.0 is here. Noob, you want me to know? You want to know when I'm going to help you make your first video? Well, as soon as... I mean, I kind of figured as soon as... Holy, how did that snipe me? Alright, this is bad. We're on 1 heart again. I mean, I'm willing to help you out with your video as soon as you compile the clips for it. So, like, as soon as you put some clips together and send me the script, like, I'm willing to help you voice the script after that. So I'm just kind of waiting on that because I thought you were going to try to learn how to use CapCut. So after that, I was kind of anticipating helping you. Did I like the video? The couple of videos? I mean, it definitely shed some more light on the situation for sure. I mean, he apologized for it, but it doesn't seem like something that, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something that you can just apologize for and, like, be done with. Like, it seems like a bigger issue than just saying sorry. Gratz is a good guy. Yeah, I guess we can just get some free coins from here. I don't think we can go any farther than that, so I guess we'll head up this way, see what's here. So, you want to know when I'm going to play Nun Massacre? I don't know, Phaetom. It's like I've mentioned, horror games are good, but they're not my favorite kind of game to play. So, okay. They're not my favorite kind of game to play. So, like, you've probably noticed that, like, I just don't play a whole lot of horror games on my channel, so it's hard to say when I'll be playing horror games again, just because I tend to like survival/adventure games a bit more. Oh, we have 1 life. Okay, we should be safe here. Couldn't finish your homework because your homework ate your dog? Okay, I've heard of dogs eating homework, but not... How does that work? Is CapCut actually a good editing platform for videos? You tried a few different ones. Most of them have been made. I mean, I like it. It's what I use to edit my videos. I find that it's, you know, fairly intuitive. Like, I've tried CapCut. There was another one that I'm forgetting the name of. I think it was LightCut. But those are kind of the two that I've tried. The CapCut and then LightCut, I believe. And of the two, I would say I probably like CapCut a little bit more. So, okay, I kind of forget what this... We have an ability, right? I kind of forget how to use it. Is it this one? There's like a super ability which pretty much lets us... I guess we don't even have the... We don't even have the, like, the energy for it. What the? Okay. What did that thorn just do? I guess the thorn just... Okay, maybe the thorns, like, kill you immediately, because we ended up immediately respawning back at the bottom. So, do I agree school is no skill? Okay, I mean, what I will say, obviously it does take hard work and skill to be in school. I will say that the education system, in at least here in the US, doesn't seem to be great. Like, it seems like I didn't know they could come down. The education system in the US doesn't seem great, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't take hard work or skill to be in it. Eating homework is no skill. Everyone can eat homework. Fair. You most hated school. You hate everything about school. I mean, you're probably not alone, noob. I'm sure it seems like most people... It seems like most people feel that way. Like, when I was in school, I did enjoy it for the first part of it. Like, I actually did alright in school. Like, I actually somewhat enjoyed it up until, like, junior to senior year of high school. Like, that's when the senioritis, like, it's kind of a stereotype, but, like, I definitely got it. Like, once I was pretty much done with high school, like, my motivation was killed. So I started to not like school at a point as well. Except you miss your school? What do you miss about it? Do you miss, like, the actual education? Is it kind of the social setting of school? Because there's kind of a lot of aspects of it beyond just the learning. So is it that part that you miss, or do you actually miss, like, the learning part of it? You actually tried to sell your homework on eBay? What? How does that work? Like, you tried to sell it to someone so that they could do it for you? Because you'd still have to turn in your homework at some point, right? Alright, the reason why we're kind of avoiding going to the left is because it looks... You know what, we might as well go. It just looks like there's going to be, like, a boss fight or something there. It kind of opens up into a room where it looks like... Oh, maybe not a boss fight. There's just these things. Okay, maybe not. Let's look around for a bit then. You missed everything about it? From learning to having fun with friends. That's fair, yeah. I mean, I think my... Would you say you're extroverted then? Because I would say the same thing kind of applies to... Like, I've heard the same kind of thing from my cousin. Like, my cousin is in... He's going to college, and he like he really really loves it. He's kind of said the same sorts of things, where like he really misses the social aspect of it, like when it's an off semester, an off track, I guess is what they call it. He misses that part of it as well, because I think he's not completely extroverted, but he's fairly extroverted, and so he kind of likes the whole social setting of it. I've always been more of an introvert, so like I've never really missed that part of school or really anything else, but yeah, for him, he's kind of said the same things. You shared a fun fact? Okay, let me take a look. Fun fact, you jump home every day. Sometimes you jump because you're an expert Witch player. Does that mean you jump? What does that mean? You jump home from school because you're happy that school is done? You're jumping right now? You sold it, but then your parents found out and then you couldn't sell it. Dang. Like, is that what you were trying to do with it, though? Or, like, were you trying to just sell it so that someone else could do it for you? Or were you just trying to, like, sell it just to get rid of it and never, like, see it again? I would think you'd still have to, like... Wouldn't the teacher ask for it? Okay, we have to be a little bit careful. Asking favorite year of all time? Are you asking me, Rima? Like favorite school year? Okay, I guess we'll try heading down this way. Is this somewhere that... Is this a passage or no? Okay, we actually gotta... It kind of seems counterintuitive to go down, because I think we've been going, like, up this whole time. But... Yes, in general, you enjoyed the... Oh, okay, like, not necessarily the school year, but just the year. You enjoyed 2019? I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm fairly... I mean, you guys know I'm pretty introverted. I actually quite enjoyed COVID. Like I actually really enjoyed, maybe not necessarily 2020. Wait, are we going the wrong way? I feel like we just came from this direction. That's the thing, like as I'm rambling, I'm forgetting where we've been. I think, yeah, we've been here. Okay, we just went in a circle. But my favorite year was probably, I would say maybe 2021. Like, I mean, personally, I kind of liked the COVID era. So what is that? Maybe we just have to dash by when it's not. We haven't been here though. That's for sure. So we'll see if there's anything of note. Guess we have to go this way. Do I watch anime? I do not. I enjoyed COVID. What a controversial statement. Okay, now I guess I should rephrase. I didn't enjoy the virus itself. Like, I caught the virus. And I think that was pretty much like the worst sickness I'd ever had. Like, I caught it when our family was like on a trip to Utah or something. So like I caught it during like a family vacation when we were supposed to go skiing and whatnot. And it ended up like turning the vacation really, really horrible. So no, I'm not saying that like I enjoyed the virus itself, but I kind of enjoyed everything being at home, maybe I should say. Watching while at work. All right. Some people have been putting a lot of work into the server. All right, I actually haven't... I guess we just have to cut it. It's been... I would say it's been like 2 days. Like, I think the last time we streamed it was the last time that I was on the server. So I didn't hop on yesterday, but yeah, I'm kind of excited to hop on, see what people have been up to. So, Noob, you hate me? Where did that come about? You enjoyed quarantine as well. Obviously, global virus, global issue. The isolation itself was fine. Yeah, sleeping during lesson was peak. True. I guess part of the reason why, yeah, part of the reason I think why I enjoyed it was because prior to that, I was part of a, I was, I'm trying to think of, I think this was, yeah, this was like during the period, I was part of a homeschool group that met once a week. And to be honest, I had like started to grow a little bit tired of this homeschool group. Like I didn't really like the meetings. I didn't necessarily like, you know, the teachers or the classmates the most. I kind of felt like I didn't really belong. Like I was feeling a little bit isolated from this homeschool group that I was a part of. And we met once a week, and like it's not like I could just like it was kind of the middle of the school year. My two younger brothers went to this group as well, so it's like, and so did my mom. She was like a teacher there, so it's like I didn't really feel like there was a way. Like I kind of dreaded, you could say, these. I kind of dreaded these once a week meetings, and so when it went to COVID and like everything was online, I still didn't. I would say I didn't love the meetings or anything on Zoom, but like we started meeting virtually, and I liked that a little bit more. Like it felt like it just felt less intrusive. I enjoyed spending time at home for the most part anyway, and so being able to do that from home was real nice. So I don't know. I enjoyed it because other than that one day a week homeschool group that we went to, I was homeschooled entirely anyway. So like it wasn't like there was a massive change. It's not like I was, you know, giving up a massive a massive social setting of school. I was kind of already familiar with it. Oh man, I forgot. Okay. Okay, if we stay here, we should be all right. It was the most depressing time for you, the lockdown era? Okay, it is interesting to like see how different it was for people, because I've heard a lot of people say similar things to you, where they're like, it was kind of the worst period. They just felt isolated. They had to, you know, school from home, or everything from home was just not their ideal thing. And then for other people like me, it felt like they actually really kind of thrived and did well in it. So I mean, it is interesting to see how like the same event, some people really enjoyed and some people felt really isolated. What's up, Kane? We are playing Hollow Knight again. It's been, I look back at the last stream, I think it was June like 20th. So it's been a full pretty much three and a half weeks since we've played this game. So it's been a while. I figured we ought to do part 2. I figured it's been long enough, you know, since we've played it. So we are giving it another go, and we're still fairly lost. I still don't really know where I'm going, but it looks like up and to the left. You were dying to see the road? As in, just like the road isn't just go outside? Okay, I guess we'll head in here. Looks like this is just maybe the train station. Okay. At least this is a new place. We have not been to the train station here, so I guess we'll rest. Just to, I think that sets our respawn point. You only had like 3 weeks of online lessons because your school forced everyone to come to school for some reason. Dang, that sounds pretty rough. Your school forced you to come? Love the game, has a good DLC. I agree. I do like the I do just like the game in general. It's a very cool game. Seems very well put together. I think this is the direction where we should be going. I did forget though, Kane, you don't happen to know how to use like the super ability, right? I've tried. It's like we have attack, we have jump. The top button doesn't do anything. The right one heals you. And then the right trigger dashes. I completely forgot how to use the ability where like you emit. Oh, there we go. R1, I guess. I forgot how to do that. We haven't really needed to use it yet, but okay, let's actually try to head back up. Just because I don't want to be down near the brine. You had 2 months of online during the 2020 spring. You see another couple months during the autumn. Yeah, I would say things kind of. I'm trying to think of when they locked down for us. I think they. I think it was like early. It might have been. I think it was a little bit after that. Like, obviously, it started in kind of 2020, but I think, if I remember right, things got locked down like in 2020, like mostly in early 2021. Or no, that's not right. I guess maybe it was around the same time during the springish of 2020. But no, because I remember we were still having like social, like our church and whatnot, we're still having social, like somewhat social gatherings in like September-ish of that year. So like things weren't completely locked down there. I would say things were probably totally locked down in like early 2021, but people obviously, we still had to wear masks and whatnot in mid to late 2020. I guess there's not actually a map for over here, so let's see where it goes. Got COVID a couple of weeks before it was officially said to be in USA. Dang. Danny, you were like subject 1. You're the first person to get it. Mother of your son caught it first, and then you both felt horrible, like we was dying. Yeah, I didn't end up catching it until much later, but I just remember it being miserable. So, I mean, I'm glad it's behind us. I'm glad no one's catching it anymore, because that was a pretty horrible sickness to have. All right, I guess this is a new. Is this a new biome? It said Lake Oon or whatever, but there's not actually a new map over here. And I think that's a boss. It's not a boss fight, but there's someone we have to get through. It looks like. We can rest though. That's good. Because I guess that means if we die, we'll be right back here. You caught it in the second wave. Most people caught it at least once. Yeah, I'm trying to think of if anyone in my family didn't get it. I think most people. Okay, normally these guys attack you. Oh, guess you have to attack him first. This guy's honestly, if you guys are, this guy is pretty much like Ronin, by the way. Like he pretty much parries you. Like you try to go up high, you try to attack from the side, he does that. Try to attack from up top. Okay. We survived that time, but that guy pretty much, it's kind of funny because last time we played this, Ronin wasn't in the game, and I don't even think he was announced. But like now coming back to this game, that guy does actually remind me of Ronin quite a bit. Can we? It doesn't look like there's anywhere to go over here. Looks like it's just brine, so I think we can only really head back from here. Can't believe it was 6 years ago. Yeah. It's hard to tell if that feels like a long or a short time away. It feels like it was. If I'm being honest, for me, it feels like it was like 8 or 10 years ago. Like for some reason, like the past 6 years or so for me have not. It doesn't seem like they've. How does it feel for you? It doesn't seem like they've gone by quickly. It seems like it was. It just seems like a. If I'm being honest, it feels like a whole nother, like, lifetime ago. That. It was kind of a. It was kind of a thing. It's probably gonna feel different for everyone depending on. Depending on a number of things, but at least for me, it just felt like time has passed slowly. It's passed a while. Back with Hollow Knight, yes, Jake, we're back. The confusing thing is, I think we've been here. Like, I'm pretty sure this was where one of the. Pretty sure this was where, like, a boss fight was, but we didn't have a map for this area until today. So I guess we'll head this direction. So you feel the opposite, okay? So you feel like it's, you feel like 6 years was a long time, and it kind of just happened. Yeah, for some reason it seems like we feel the opposite about a lot of things. Like, you hated COVID, I personally liked it, but I feel like it was a long time ago, and you feel like it just happened. Is there a way that we can get over? Should be able to get up here, I think. The enter sign on the boss. Should we have gone back there? Was there a boss fight back there, Mongero? I didn't see anything. I didn't see an enter sign. But I could go back if there's something we missed. We do agree on one thing, that's Maybelline. What is this? It feels like, why is this? Huh. Okay. What are these? Do we hack them down? This is one of those. What's it called again? The cocoons. Do we slice it? New journal entry. Oh, okay. I guess it gives you a couple extra health. That makes you think there's like a. Makes you think there's like a boss fight nearby. Just if there's something that gives you a couple extra lives. Seems like you're gonna need it, kind of thing. When you killed it, you're not sure what it does though. Okay, you mean that the Ronin creature, like on the bridge that we. Oh, speaking of which, there's another one of them. I don't think we can actually engage this guy. Because we are. Like, he parries you. You know what? Have that. Okay, we have one life. We can't really engage him further than that. Can we get past? I guess we can go down. Oh. I didn't actually mean to do that. What do I keep? Okay, I don't mean to. We do have one life though, so like we have to just get some XP or whatever from killing these things and then heal up and then maybe head back up to fight the guy. Let's just make sure we have full health first. And maybe we... I guess while we're over here, we can try to go get our other soul. Dang. Because I think over here, it said our... Let's see, it says our... Yeah, it says our lost soul kind of thing is right over... Right over here. So we can probably go collect it maybe and get some more... of whatever this currency is. Will I get on the server later? Most likely, yes. I most likely will. Okay, we need to go down, it looks like. let's see, the way that you deal with them is you hit and do a jump hit and do that back and forth. Sometimes you have to change it up though. Okay, I cannot be losing to these mosquitoes. I'm actually gonna die to a mosquito. Okay, I think we're good, but those did way more damage than they should have. It's hard to tell. I guess we just go this direction and down. Alright, well there he is right over there. Okay, I guess it only takes 2 hits. Okay, so we got like a couple hundred of those currency things. So now we have a few hundred. So that should be enough to buy pretty much whatever we need. Which direction do you think we should go, Kane? Because we've gone to the very left. There's nothing really there. We can go either right to the crossroads, down to the Fog Canyon. I don't know what the ideal direction is to get to wherever the next section is, but maybe we go back to try and fight that guy again. I think he was right up here. Alright, it looks like there's an opening here. Maybe not. Okay. Mongaro, you said Dead Cells have so much better soundtracks. How many different of these are there? Because there's this. I think Mongaro, you might have just, I think you were the one that said you just downloaded like Silk Song or whatever, which I saw on the Steam store or whatever as another one of these games. Are those the only 2, or are there more? Are there more than just those 2 games? How's it going, Spruce? How have you been? Okay. I think we're pretty much the most ready we'll ever be. We'll have almost a full... I keep being tempted to say like elixir or something, just because it's a liquid that you spend your ability on. So we can use... Freak. Okay, that was solid. Hopefully there's not another one of them. And looks like we head up maybe. I feel like I don't know if we've been up here yet, but we might have been. Like, it almost looks familiar. I know it's been a few weeks since we've played, but it almost feels like we've been up here. Dead Cells is a different game, but similar art style. Oh yeah, that's the one that you brought up earlier, right? Okay, that's right. I think you did mention that. Similar art style. It's faster phase. Didn't you say that there were simpler mechanics in that game as well? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I do actually... I think I remember this. I think I remember this being here. I don't remember having 1 life, though. But let's heal. I need to head to the Fungal Wastes. Okay, where is that? So far it's not marked on the map. I'm assuming that's because we've never been there yet. I see a couple of potential places we could enter. Like a couple of things that lead to the left. I wish there was a way that I could like mark on the map or something. That way you could point it out, but I think I know where to go. I think it's between there's only a couple spots it could be, I think. I would like to meet that one lady again though. The banking lady, because you can buy markers. Oh, okay. Can we buy them somewhere close, or do we have to like go all the way back up to the entrance for that? Itchy, you want to know if I'll join? I said I would, most likely. I'll most likely hop on for a little bit on the server. So, let's see, let's head over to... What the... Oh, I actually do remember this. Come on. Dang, there's two of them. Okay, maybe we just don't engage. Is there like even an upside to... Let's just head over here. So it looks like we need to go down to the right. Okay, this looks right. So we just need to head completely down, it looks like, and then to the left. I completely forgot that thing exploded again. No, now we spawn all the way back up here. Not the Lake of Un. Okay, we definitely need to go get our soul again, though, because he had like a few hundred of those currency thingies. Okay, I guess we go up. Is this the right way? I think so. Have I ever played SimCity? I actually have not. I think I like very briefly remember SimCity's the one where you build buildings, right? I remember I have like very faint memories of... So there's our soul. I have very faint memories of my younger brother downloading it on the iPad when like we were kids and like watching him play for a little bit, but I've never actually like... I don't think I've ever actually played it myself. Do you think that'd be an interesting game to try? Or is it not a real exciting game to play on stream? Like, I know there's some games that are more streamable than others. It's like, even if a game is fun, sometimes it's not necessarily the most exciting to watch. So I think we're pretty much there. We just need to do a little bit more... A little bit more swiveling. Okay. Why is that there? Is there anything... Okay, there's nothing there. Used to play it on Windows XP. Yeah, it's a game that's been out for a while, right? Because I remember... I don't know exactly when this was, but like... I remember being like maybe 10 or 11 years old. Like being really young. And... watching my younger brother play on the iPad. Is this where we need to go, Kane? By the way, this is like a new... This was one of the spots that I thought it could be. Kind of a new... unmarked part of the map. Can we just keep slashing? Does he ever die? Okay, he does. How do we go... where do we go from here, though? Like, where do we even... We need to go up there somehow, right? See what Rima said about playing it on... about it being peak. It's great. Definitely a fun game to try and stream. Alright, I wouldn't be opposed to giving that a try. Also, I don't know that there's anywhere we can go from here. I mean, there's no walls. There's nothing to grab onto. Maybe we try heading back. Even though there's something up there. I just don't know how to let down that little thing. By the way, I never checked Palia. I did look it up. I did look up Palia, and saw kind of the art style of the gameplay, and I haven't actually downloaded it or watched any thorough gameplay videos of it yet. Also, we'll try heading back this way just to see if there's something to the left, because it looks like the left is where that place should be. To, I guess it's not anywhere, but I will say Palia looked like a game that was, like, if I had to give it a ranking of how excited I would be to play it, it would probably be like maybe like a 7 out of 10. Like, it looked like a fun, good game. It didn't necessarily look like, I mean, again, I'm making like, I was kind of making just a judgment on first glance, which I know I probably shouldn't do, but it looked like a game that would be fun. But the reason why I haven't downloaded or played it yet is just because it didn't give me quite as much excitement as like when I saw Subnautica for the first time or something. Like, that game looked really intriguing, but it did look like a fun game that would be fun to try at some point. Not asking me to stream it, just a recommendation as I enjoy Minecraft. Yeah, I think it would be, like, I think you're right. It does look similar in a lot of ways to Minecraft, so I probably would enjoy it, and I wouldn't be opposed to trying it on stream at some point as well. Did I finish my Minecraft house? Not entirely. There's, oh, that was the wrong ability. Not entirely. There's still a little bit more that we need to do. I might need Umaima's help because it has to do with interior decorating. Like, we've built, hold on, can we? No. We've built pretty much the structure of it. I don't know if we'll dig it any deeper than it is, but we kind of have a structure built. We have the downstairs built. We have a little window that looks out. We just need to kind of we just kind of need to furnish it with, like, probably a library, maybe like a billiards table if we can make one, but definitely like a little library that looks out over an HO. Probably need to put some flower pots and whatnot around as well. So there's definitely a bit more work that needs to be done, but the majority of it's done. Like, the structure has pretty much been built, that sort of thing. It's just more so about the little details on the inside that have to do with lighting and that kind of thing. So the stereotyping of making women do the decorating? No, that's not a stereotype. It's just, I'm saying that because last stream she mentioned wanting to do that, like liking to make gardens, and I'm not stereotyping. That's just what she mentioned last stream. So okay, we're actually, I guess there's not another entrance. I guess we have to go kind of the long way around. I think if the other place wasn't where the fungal wastes are, though, then this has got to be it, I think. Okay. Hopefully this is it. I guess we need to go a little bit more. What the? Holy. Okay. We can heal at least. But I should write books in Minecraft to add library. Those are special shelves where you can put the books on. So you can, like, you could write your own books and put them. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you could. I know you could, like, write a little notebook of things. Like, I knew you could write custom messages in books, but I didn't know that you could actually add them to bookshelves. That's kind of cool. If I can do that, that would be interesting to. I mean, I don't know what I would write, but that That could be interesting. And I'm guessing then that anyone who like pulls that book from the bookshelf can read whatever's written in there. It's called a chiseled bookshelf. Okay. I've never heard of that. That is news to me, but it sounds very interesting. Also, I think we can get across the brine by just going like that. No. Okay, we don't have any. I keep wanting to call it elixir. I don't know what else it's called. Am I clicking the wrong button? Please don't tell me we spawn. No, no. We gotta find a new bench to sit at. Is there a... Hold on, where's the map? We gotta find a closer bench to sit at. That way we respawn. That way we respawn closer to where we need to go. A special one. It can be used for redstone naturally. Oh, I don't look up how to build that. But so what do you need to craft it? You just need... I'm sure it's more than just... You said redstone is needed to craft it? I'm sure it's more than just a bookstone, or like a bookshelf and redstone, right? Okay. I'm trying to think what the quickest way to go is. It probably doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter too much. What do I think about the cushion in Minecraft? I've never actually used a cushion, but I've seen a bunch of... I've seen memes and whatnot of people making jokes about how it's like a completely broken way of transporting. Because I think from the looks of it, it looks like whenever you press a cushion, it like transports you to it. So I've seen people like making rails and whatnot of cushions as just a way to nearly teleport from one place to another, just because you can just spam the button and get from one place to another really quickly. So I've never actually used a cushion in Minecraft. It could be a good way though to like connect cities. Like if we have a couple of different places where people are building houses and we kind of want to connect a couple of those cities, like it seems like that would be pretty much the quickest way of transporting outside of just teleporting someone. Is there a limit of words for the book? Something like 15 pages or so. Alright, so I guess you could write a little short. You could custom write a little short novel. I'm not much of a writer, but I could give it a try. Once we make a chisel bookshelf, I might try coming up with something that I could put in there. Oh, no. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where that, yeah, that thing spawns. Dang, I thought we could make it. You'll write if you let me. I mean, I'm assuming anyone can... I'm guessing if you make a chisel bookshelf, like, I mean, anyone can craft a book. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you should. I mean, yeah, I don't have any problem with having anyone write their own little custom story and put their book in a bookshelf, as long as it's not like a, you know, I guess what I should say is any book, as long as it's... I know you would never write something like this, but I know there's other people that might write like just Josh is a chud or something like in every page or something. I don't know. Also, Ali, you mentioned you don't understand what I'm saying. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. So that is where I've grown up my whole life. So it requires a book, ink, and a feather for the writable book. Okay, when next time I stream Clash, I gotta help you. Gotta help you build a new deck. I mean, what is your current deck look like, Mongero? Also, okay, I guess our soul is in the next. Actually, do we? I think we have to. Yeah, I think this is the way that we went. You'll be worried about people dropping slurs in books. Yeah, like that's. The question is, are you able to see who wrote the book? Because like that would. Oh, we need to go. Wait, hold on. We have one life. Can you see who wrote the book? Like if you do find a word, like if you do find a book, and it's got slurs or something in it, can you go to like the command? Like, are you able to find out somehow who wrote it? Because that would change things. If so, then we could just obviously find and ban that person. But if that's not something you're able to do, then like I can see people doing that and us not really having a way to deal with that. You know what's really bad? You tested it once. Oh, that was the that was like the log bait / golem deck, right? If the book is signed, it'll have the author name. That's true, but like obviously if someone's putting slurs in, they're not gonna willingly put their author name. So like I just didn't know if there was a way, like as an operator or something, that you were able to like put in a command block like book author, or like I don't know, I just didn't know if there was a way that you could see who wrote the book if they didn't intentionally sign it, because obviously like I wouldn't sign a book if I had written something foul in there. People will find ways to drop slurs regardless of books. That's true, but like for the most part, we should be able to find and ban people. Like, if they say it in the Minecraft chat, obviously you can see what their username is. So it's like, there's other ways to... No, how do we... This is... Genuinely, how are we supposed to get out of the brine? Like, you keep losing lives when you're in there, but it doesn't... There's not a way to get out. What's going on, Jess? Yeah, GD Lord put it in the chat. I am playing Hollow Knight. We're definitely going to have to... Let's look at where the quickest... Okay, once we get back over here, we're resting on another bench. That way, if we die again... Like, sometimes it does that. Like, sometimes if you're in the brine, it does something like that, where it respawns you onto the land. But then other times, it just doesn't. Other times, it just leaves you in there to die. Like, why doesn't it just put you on land every time? The thing is, I'm not even... You know what? There's a bench in here. We're going to try to find a closer one, but at least we can set a respawn point there for the time being. Okay, I think we have to keep going down. Once you sign the book, that's it. It's set that way, but you can make another one, just not sign it. Alright. Sorry for asking again about Operator. Some people have been wanting creative mode to build places. You haven't been able to give it to them. People can actually... I said it last time, where people can choose their own... People can choose their own game mode. So like you can set between survival and creative, even if you're not an operator. It's just like on an individual basis. Like if you want survival, I think all you have to do is type in the command. I think you do / game mode, and then you just type in survival or creative, and you can set your own game mode. So if people are asking for it, like they're able to set it themselves. There a way that you can make signing a requirement to post the book? I mean, I'm thinking even if there was a way to do that, like, there's always, seems like there's always ways around. Like they could just sign it with another person's name who's in the server. Like they could just sign it, right? If Danny or, you know, Jimmy or whoever else is there, and it's someone else that writes the book, they could just sign it Jimmy or something. Like, that's the thing about people who troll. Like, they can always seem to find a way around it, which I think, like, that's always gonna exist. I think there are certain extension, like there's something that I got. It's like a Grim anti-cheat extension. There are kind of anti-cheat, and like there are certain extensions that you can get that kind of log everything, I believe. So like I think there might be some that log when somebody writes or crafts a specific book. I don't know to what extent it goes to, but there are ways to kind of log what somebody's doing. How's it going, Aaron? Do I have the wall jump yet? Yes, I do have that one. So we do have the wall jump badge. We also have the super, I forget what it's called, but the super energy blast one. I think that's one of the first ones that you get. And what else do we have? Obviously the healing one, I think, is like one of the first as well. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, well, there is our soul. Hopefully it comes over here so that we can slash it. Ooh, I didn't actually... Okay. Guess it does fight back. We have to keep... I mean, we have like 600 of those things, so if we keep dying, we're going to have to keep getting our soul, because... You could sign the book as Adolf Stalin if you want it. Yeah, that's true. Like, the signing isn't... Like, you're not required to sign with your name. Okay, we made it. This is the farthest we made it so far. And there's a caterpillar. Is that it? I guess so. I guess we can't go any more than this. We have to find a way over here. Oh, I guess we can just wall jump. Okay. This is actually scary, because we only have 2 lives and we don't have enough to regenerate any of our lives. So, you said Jackbox Games was fun, but we can't play it because of how sick some people... Yeah, like, all it takes is 1 or 2 people to ruin it for everyone else. And, like, again, there's nothing we can do about it as well. Like, it would be different if we could just kick them immediately. But apparently Jackbox doesn't have a way that you can kick people from rooms, which I think is... I still think that's a dumb feature, but... Is there a way to see who created anything in Minecraft? Oh, you said there is a way. It's just a command to use. It'll show you exactly who made what. Alright, if that is the case, then that'll help out significantly. If there is, yeah, a particular command you can just type in that tells you who made or placed a certain block or something. Okay, let's go over here. I wonder if this is... What is this? It's a new, like, ability? It's just a part... Okay, it's just a part of something. You can also just burn any books you don't like. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like, we can, but... Like, the same... But at that point, the book has already been written. Like, the word has already shown it. Like, if they say a slur, it would have already shown up on stream. It's kind of like the same thing with Jackbox games. Like, yeah, we can just delete and restart a room if we don't like something, but, you know, the slur or the hateful comment has already been seen on stream. Like, it, I don't know. I think it is a little bit more convenient than Jackbox games, though, as far as... I mean, at Jackbox, you can't even kick people from a room, so... I don't think we need to go over there anymore. How do we get up here, though? Is there a way to... Where's the map? Is there not a way to get over here? Don't know how we're gonna get over. Yeah, the Jackbox. You heard how bad the Jackbox stream was? Yeah, I mean it was not great. GD, you asked about the City of Tears. You asking if I found that yet? I don't know. How do you open up all the cities you've unlocked? So that's the continue. Oh, there we go. Is it just these 3? I could have sworn we unlocked more than just... I thought it was more than just this, but... Maybe not? Maybe we haven't unlocked City of Tears. Okay, let's head back. So where do we go from here? Because it looks like over to the left there's something, but it's being blocked. We could go down to the Fog Canyon. I don't know if that unlocks anything, but Fog Canyon is below. What do you guys think? Sounds like Kane and GD Lord, you guys have played this game before. You sent me the info on it? On how to do it, about finding out. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Danny. I will take a look at how to do that. If it's something I need to download, I'll download it. I think it'd be helpful to find out who did certain things if something like that comes up. So at the moment, I don't really... Do we head down to Fog Canyon? No, it's the wrong button. I keep getting the jump and the attack buttons mixed up. Well, on the bright side, we're on a closer bench. But am I planning to stream GTA 6? I'm not sure. Like, I know I probably will and should at some point, but it seems like whenever I play GTA, it doesn't seem like a lot of people love watching it. Like, I think you've mentioned, Umaima, that, you know, you're not the biggest fan of GTA. I think Fenrir has said the same thing. Several other people have kind of said similar things, so it sounds like, you know, in my audience at least, like, it sounds like there's not a lot of people that are fans of GTA, but it is going to be like the you know, probably the biggest trending game, I would assume, so I probably should. But But yeah, you mentioned you don't like it. I think it's not just you. There's been several other people that have mentioned it as well. Like, in my opinion, I would say I like it a little bit. Like, it can be fun to play, but... Okay, I kind of forgot why we're going over here, but yeah, it's just for our soul. Can you see the map for a little longer? Yes, so first we're just going to go over to the left for a little bit to grab our dead soul, which has quite a bit of money. And then you can kind of direct us on where to go from there. So, Liam, how's it going? The fungal wastes? Where is that at, though? I don't think we've... Like, I'm pretty sure we've unlocked it. Like, that sounds familiar, and I believe we've been to a mushroom area, but... It's been, 3.5 weeks since we played, so I forget how we get there. The mushrooms? Is that what it is? Mushrooms, fungal wastes? Hopefully we don't have to battle our soul while we're on one of these things. I guess it should follow us, right? Okay, where is it at? We should be on top of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now that we got that back, it sounds like we go to the fungal waste, which, where is that at the very top? I see it looks like there's like a little passageway that's cut off that we don't have the map to yet. That it looks like it's at the very top. Is that where we go? So what do you think? I think whatever we do, we probably have to head back to the right, because this left is cut off. The area is more down. Is it like where the Fog Canyon is? Because the Fog Canyon is goes down next to Fog Canyon. Okay, is it like to the right of it? I see a passageway there that looks like it's cut off a little bit. Alright, we'll try going there. Let's heal first. Why does that always happen? No, why? I don't know why. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, we made it. One more. I don't know why that's so... I don't think that should be that hard to do. But... Strip Club stream when GTA 6 comes out? Well, probably not. There's a lot of, I know you're 18 and I'm 22. I know there's a lot of people that are of age, but there's also a lot of young, impressionable kids like Liam and StirGamer. Obviously, StirGamer, he's mentioned before that he... Like, whenever we play GTA, he's always the one that's asking us to go there, but he's also just a kid, so probably not. But there will probably be a GTA 6 stream. So far, it's not out yet, right? It's just they've just announced the pre-orders. Ow. Come on. Damn, those things fire quickly, actually. And we're on 1 health again. we go in here? No, we can't. There's no physical copies. You love not owning my games. Okay, we have to just... How do we get that thing? Guess we're going back this way. Alright, I guess we're not slashing those things. We desperately need some more of that white elixir thingy in the top left. Because we're on 1 health, but we can't regenerate. So maybe this, we can get it from here. And we use the wrong ability. Okay, thankfully we have a little bit more. But now we only have 2 hearts instead of 1. Like, it is a genuine question. How are you supposed to dodge that? Can you look if I have the map of the fungal wastes? How do I do that? This? I don't think I do. I think these are the only 3 maps that I see. Also, what is... I don't know what's going on. It says zoom in. It says zoom in is O, and then I click O, and it X's out. I only have 3 maps, I think. Carlson, you want to know when the next Clash Royale stream? I did do one recently. I did one a few days ago. I was actually planning on doing one today, though. I was planning on today being a Clash Royale stream, but I looked at my phone. Why are we smoking? But I looked at my phone. I had it plugged in all night so that it could be fully charged. And I looked today, and it was... I woke up, it was at 40%. So apparently, it didn't charge at all. It wasn't charging. So it didn't have enough battery. Like, it would have only had enough battery to play maybe a little more than an hour of Clash before it died. Okay, let's definitely heal. I should play Geometry Dash. That could be fun. It seems like it's good for... Would that be good for like a full stream though? Like, are you sure it wouldn't get tired after like, you know, an hour and a half? Okay, also, why is there no light in here? Okay, how do we... Is it supposed to be like this? I mean, why is our light out? Please don't tell me there's any enemies over here. Yeah, we need a light to even get over here. Drock, what's going on? You're Scuba Air certified as of 10 seconds ago? Nice, congrats, Drock. You have arachnophobia? I mean, thankfully there are no spiders in this game, but there are other creatures that vaguely resemble spiders. Does anyone know how to... Are there any kind of resources or charms or anything that can give me more of a light? Maybe not. Is this game fun? Yes, it is a little bit... It is slightly confusing though. Like, I have gotten lost many times in some of the caverns and maps and sort of thing. I don't think this is where we're supposed to go. So there's a lantern bug. I'm assuming we need to... I mean, are we able to carry it with us? They're not these little glow things that are flying around, are they? Okay, so I guess that's not the direction of the fungal wastes. How's it going, Luca? You're trying to find the map guy for the map of the fungal wastes? Okay, we need to get to the fungal waste first. Are we in the right place? Because you said it was nearby the Fog Canyon. Let's try heading up. Is it up here, maybe? What was that? I didn't mean to dash backwards. Actually, let's head down here. It looked like there was a little opening over here. Okay, this is just for a bench. Okay. Okay, it's a companion. Alright, so I guess that's something you need to buy, I assume. Can I do a Minecraft realm because console players can't join your server? They should be able to, I would... Maybe not. Maybe it's just console players that can't. I mean, Bedrock and Java should both be able to join, but I guess console has its own issues. I don't know. There's quite a few advantages to doing a full server. Even though a realm is nice, I think there's advantages to having a server. So I might just see if there's... I mean, if there's an extension that allows Bedrock players to join Java, then maybe there's a way to... Can we get up here? Maybe there's a way to have console players join? Okay, I guess we have to go up this way. Okay, we're gonna just try to see if this little thing over here is... This is like weird. It says there's an opening over here. One really good game you could play is called The Binding of Isaac. It's a niche game, but you can make a whole stream off of it. Okay. I dropped something, a purple wig and a crown. I'm assuming you, okay, no, we've been here. I guess this is that little outcrop. How's Arizona? Have they won the World Super Bowl Cup by using their hockey sticks? What was even that? You don't know a lot about sports? Nah, Arizona, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Arizona... It seems like both of the places that I've lived have never really been great at sports. Like, I lived in Portland. Like, not in, like, near Portland, Oregon for a while. The Trailblazers were never that good. The Timbers, the Portland Timbers were never that good as well. Now we're here in Arizona. I also don't think Arizona teams are... Okay, this is new. Oh, okay, maybe it's not new. Maybe it's just... Okay, there's a caterpillar, though. But Arizona is not fantastic at sports either. Like the Phoenix Suns, they actually, like, many years ago, in 2020, maybe not, okay, not many years ago, 5 years ago, I think they were in the NBA Finals. But, like, they haven't really been, they've just been so kind of mid since then. Like, they've just kind of been okay. The Arizona Cardinals, the football team, also have been, like, one of the worst teams in the league. So there's not a whole lot of great sports teams here. Okay. You like how I jumped into that? Just to make it as easy as possible for him. I revealed my gender in the Archer Queen vid. You know, looking back on the recording, like, I'm like, looking back on the recording, I did do some sort of zesty looking things, which I don't love. Like, there was once where I was like, I kind of kept like brushing the hair. That's not because I'm a girl. That's, I was just doing that because, like, the wig was genuinely kind of uncomfortable. Like, I think it was a wig that you were meant to customize. Like, I think you're supposed to kind of cut it and customize it, I think. And it was kind of like getting in my eyes and it was getting kind of uncomfortable. So like I kept kind of brushing the hair. That's not because I'm a female. It's just because the wig was kind of uncomfortable. So what's the origin of the hog in your face? Also, I guess GD is looking it up, and maybe Kane can help out if he's still here. But I'm kind of lost. I don't know where to go that we haven't gone yet to get to the like. How do you get to the fungal wastes? We're a little bit lost here. But the origin of hog in your face was, I was playing Clash Royale. This was before I had headphones, so I wasn't able to hear any audio. So I had to rely on just visually seeing them place the card. Like I couldn't hear the hog rider sound because I guess when the iPad was plugged in, it doesn't output sound, it just gives it to the computer. So I couldn't hear any sound, and I looked up for like a few seconds to read the chat, and I looked back down, and there was a hog at my tower, a hog rider, hammering away. And I was like, what the? And then I said, like, I look up for a second at the chat, and there's a hog in my face. Like, because I didn't hear the hog rider getting placed down. This was at the very start of the game as well. Like, he just hog ridered first play, and I didn't hear it. So I look up for 5 seconds, I look down, and there's a hog hammering away. So that's where the origin of that comes from. So there's a full exact quote. I look up for 1 second, there's a hog in my face. Yeah, I mean, that's... Look, you don't need to make it weird. Like, it's... I didn't specify it was a hog rider, but... You know where I live? In the earth? Yes, Liam, you're correct. How did you know? I feel like maybe I'm going the wrong... I feel like I'm going maybe the wrong way. But on the other hand, I don't really know where... I want you to try. I want you to obliterate me. Okay, that was also just when I was... Also taken out of context. That was... I think I was playing against Rima or someone. And, like, someone who, like, I know... I don't know if it was Rima or someone else, but, like, I didn't want him to go easy because we were doing a friendly battle, and I wanted them to try, so, like... That was the context of that. And I feel like we're definitely going the wrong way now. There's a guy at your door. Okay. Maybe we're not going the wrong way. I feel like it was kind of in this biome that we found the fungal caves. Oh, it's to the right. Okay. Over here to the right? Okay, I see... So on the right, all I see is that one spot. Oh, man, I wish... Maybe I have to head up to my markers, but... What's up, Luca? And then down once you're in the Forgotten Crossroads. So I have to go back to the Forgotten Crossroads? And then down? To get to the fungal... To get to the fungal caves? You saw a movie from Fenrir's Region? Okay, how was it? No. Oh, we only have one life. Okay, well, let's recharge our soul. Bollywood is underrated. Okay. So crossroads are right over here. Right? I guess below. So it was great. Dang, okay, what's the movie? I might have to... might have to watch a Fenrir movie if it is highly recommended. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, there's the fungal waste. I didn't okay, so we did already unlock it. It's already marked on the map. We just needed to know where to look. If we had known that, we probably could have just gone to the train station. And just... Okay, not technically a train, that creature. We probably could have gone to that creature. And... just traveled here. Okay, watch the Goon Lords. Is that an actual... That's an actual title of a movie? Okay, so I guess we just keep going down. Not down that much, though. I also don't think we go to the right. I think we go down here. Okay. Noob, what's up? Welcome back. Do I know Liquid Goon? You're bringing up that quote again from the live. Okay, here we go. So now we need to look for the... Do we have a map? We actually don't have a map for this area, but we need to find... what are we looking for again? The City of Tears. Watch out for maps. Listen for humming. That's the map guy. Okay, let me turn up the volume a little bit. By the way, how is the volume for you? Like, I kind of... Each game kind of has a different volume, so I try to adjust it based on what I think is, like, a good amount. But, like, I adjust the sound settings in OBS, whether or not I'm playing Minecraft or Clash. Is the sound fine, or does it need to be turned up or down? Mohammed, you want me to play Crusader Kings? Well, I don't think we'll play it tomorrow, but we will likely play that at some point. So, because Nathan has asked for that as well. Volume is a little low. Okay, so turn it up just a tad. I don't want to help you make your first video. Noob, that is not what I said. I said I was willing to help. But I said you'd have to come up with the clips first. Okay, I'll adjust the volume to there. Alright, let me know if that's any better as far as game sound, Rima. Can you call me Jock? Preferably not. Don't love that name. Okay. So kind of slowly make our way down here. So listen for humming. Wait, how do we even get over? Okay, I don't think we have the capability to get over there just yet. You can now hear it better? Okay. Sounds good. You're asking what you need for clips? Okay, Noob, I'm still going to send you that. I'm still going to look for a CapCut, like an intro video that I can send you. So, where do you want me to comment that? Do you want me to, like, when I find a CapCut video that does a good job of summarizing things, do you want me to leave it Do you want me to respond to one of your comments with it? Do you want me to leave it on your community tab? Like, where are you gonna see it the best? Okay. No, don't come over here. Okay. No. I got kind of tired of that thing. Okay, haven't heard any humming yet. What is that thing? Oh, it's one of those homing missiles. Oh, and we can't hit it either. Okay, those things are kind of lethal. The goon mushroom? Okay. Let's just keep dodging those things. I do think we've been here before. This looks familiar. I think. That's it? We remember the Elder? Okay. I mean, you can hack down these mushrooms, but they don't... Doesn't seem like they give you anything. Alright. There's something to the left, though, so let's see if there is anything of note over here. What is that sign for? Is that... I don't know what that means. But it's pointing in this direction. This also looks familiar. I think we have been... here. No, okay. We have 1 life and not enough health to regen. Don't have a map, so we can't see where the benches are either. Okay, we cannot take a single hit from anything. Otherwise, we're going to be totally and utterly... We do kind of need to kill that thing, though. Because we do need to... It looks like it should be easy enough to kill. But we just need a way to heal up a little bit. Oh, sometimes I forget those things blow up. Alright. Okay, I'll slash these things to regenerate. Okay. This, I think we've been here as well. Like, I actually do remember this from last stream, actually. I remember going over here. I think there was like a monster that we just ran away from that we couldn't really fight, if I remember. Do we go across here? This isn't gonna like fall out from under me, right? What the? Okay. I actually did not mean to do that. So... Dang, this is gonna be tough. I think we have to work our way up here, though. Okay, like that. How do we... Okay. That'll take that bridge up. What is this thing, though? Large knight statue. Insert city crest? I mean, do we have a city crest? Alright, this looks important. You keep asking what you want to do if you want to make videos similar to Grotz. Why are you guys not helping out Noob? I've offered to help. Here's what I'll do, noob. You need help with CapCut. I told you what I would do is I would look on YouTube for a good, solid tutorial video, and then I would send you the link to it. So that's what I'll do. I'll send you a link to an introduction to CapCut that'll show you the basics of how to do it. All you really need to do is just put together some gameplay clips. So like if you're wanting to start out your video by talking about bar putt, or if you want to start your video like you put a script for me about. Okay, let's just wait here for a second. You put a script of like buildings are, you know, I forget exactly what it was, but something talking about buildings. For that first part, you could take a clip of a barbarian hut spawning barbs. And then if you talk about the furnace, then maybe just have a little 10-second clip of the furnace spewing out fire spirits. And CapCut, the little intro to CapCut that I'll send you will kind of show you how to crop and put these videos together. But that's essentially all you need to do. As long as you put together some gameplay clips of cards being used, then I'm willing to help you out with the actual voiceover of the video. So I don't know if that made sense, but did you guys hear that? What does that sound? Get away. Okay. What the? Okay, do we only have one life? Or did that just take all 5 of our lives? There's no way it took all 5 of our lives, right? I guess just running is the strategy. Okay, I think we went here. Okay, so we have 5 lives. I'm not going to try to let that thing hit me again because I don't want to test how many lives it takes just in case it takes all of them. So you don't understand how you need to use CapCut? Yes, that's why I mentioned that I would send you a... I'll leave a comment to a link to a video that you can watch. All right, and then that video will show you the basics of how to use CapCut. There's a language barrier. Yeah, there is. Noob says he understands English, and he says that I can... He said that I could send him a video of a CapCut intro in English, but there is definitely a bit of a language barrier. I think before we head over there, excuse me, before we head over there, we'll head up here just because it seems like there's somewhere up here that we haven't explored yet. I guess we can't explore it. There's a wall there that we need to probably open from going over here, I would assume. And this is the way that we can get up. Okay, it doesn't look like there is. Okay. I don't know how much damage those things do, but if it's anything like the other creatures in this biome, then it's going to be quite a bit. Okay, I guess it only does 1. Unlike the exploding phoenix looking thing, which does... I don't even know how much. I don't know if we were on 5 hearts or not, but it took down a bunch of health. Why are we not able to... Oh, there we go. I guess is that to call the elevator? Okay, we'll rest here. I guess what I could try doing, here's the thing, noob, what I'll try doing, I'll send you a link to that video once I find a good intro video. If you still don't understand after that, I can try making my own video of a little intro. So I can try walking you through step by step if it doesn't help. So I'll help you understand how to use it eventually, whether it's through someone else's video or whether I have to make one. But I'll try sending you that first. If it doesn't work, then I can... Oh no, we did that the wrong way. Okay. Is there anything over here? I'm tempted to see what's... Does anyone know, like, where we're at? Are we at the City of Tears, or is this... I mean, they do kind of... Obviously, it's rain falling outside, but it does look like this could be... I just don't know where we're at. It didn't really give us a new... It didn't give us, like, a title when we entered this biome. Oh, okay, here we go. City of Tears. Alright, we're here. This is where we needed to go. Don't know what language that is, but we'll head that way. Maybe it's the train station. Should you call the number 666? Well... I don't know. Do you want death and disparity upon you and your family? Holy. I'm just kidding. No, I think... Can you call it? Can you call that number? I don't know if you can or not, but... I mean... It depends on how adventurous you are. Why not just find a tutorial in his language? Well, I asked him about that. I asked and I was like... I said, does the tutorial need to be in Russian? He said I could send it in English, though, because he understands English, so... I mean, are you sure, noob? It seems like there's a bit of a language barrier, but last time I asked him, he said I can send it in English, so... Okay, so this is actually, like, water that we can wade in. Unlike the other brine, which is always... toxic. Okay. Let's see what is up here. Okay, this looks intriguing. Guess that's pretty much the only thing here. Oh, maybe we can get some... Maybe we can buy some things here. Have I brought another nail?
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Nailsmith? Okay, I don't think we have any kind of armor or anything that can be... You can reforge my nail? Okay, I guess the nail is the little sword thing that we've been using. Sure, we will strengthen our nail.
Jonsha.
Okay. You have one question?
Kari.
What do you need to write in your description for the channel? I mean, noob, that's going to be up to you. Like, it's your channel. If I give you something to write in your channel, it's not going to sound like your description. It's going to sound like my description. So I would write whatever you want. You can say, I mean, you can say whatever you want. You can say, I make Clash Royale videos. You can say, I love Mommy Witch. Like, you can say whatever you want, really. Like, as long as it's not, you know, as long as it's not like cruel or violates any community guidelines or anything. But that's the thing about a channel is like I can offer help as far as help to make certain videos, but you know, the direction of the channel and the description and the title, like that should all be up to you. Okay, so I wonder if it does twice as much damage now. Because that little bug thing, it normally takes us 2 hits to kill. And we were able to kill it in 1. So it does seem like we're killing things a little bit quicker. You know, they clip that out of context 10 times. Okay, no, that was just an example. I just know you like... That was just an... Look, Noob likes to bring up... He likes to say Mommy Witch all the time, so I was just bringing that up as far as... You could say that for your channel. That was not a recommendation. That was just saying... You should have something that is... maybe unique to you, so... That, again, that was not a recommendation. Wait for 1,000,000 minutes. Can't wait for that long, Noob. Can you get it done in less than 1,000,000 minutes? Oh, we can't get us from here, right? Play The Witcher 3. I mean, to play The Witcher 3, I'm guessing I need to play the first couple though, right? I probably need to play The Witcher... Probably need to play The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 1. 1,000,000 minutes is 2 years. Noob wants us to wait for 2 years while he writes the description of his channel. Okay, do we go up here? Guess so. I think this is a new elevator. So... Can't wait for another short about me out of context clips. That wasn't that bad, was it? I just... No, the reason why I mentioned the Mommy Witch was just because Noob... It's not like I ever say that, it's just he was asking what to put for the description of his channel. He said he likes how Grotz has Buff Witch in his channel, and so I... Alright, let's move past that promptly. Oh, we get a cutscene. Alright. This person again? Who am I rooting for now in World Cup? Also, didn't we fight this girl earlier? Pretty sure we had to battle her earlier. So who am I rooting now? I think, what teams are left? There's France, England, Argentina, and Spain. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm not really... I'm not real keen on, like... There's not really any of those teams that I feel really strongly for. I just hope that the matches are entertaining. Like, I just hope that they're close matches. Okay, Umaima's with Spain. Liam saying France. Alright, well, only one of them is going to make it to the World Cup. So isn't that's tomorrow, right? And then the day following is the Argentina-England. Memorial to Hollow Knight. Black Egg Temple added to map. But we don't have a map for this area. Okay, we still need to find the map dude. I guess that's it. I guess we can't go any farther this direction, so we have to head back, I think. Your Spain is going to win it all. It does seem like they've been really, really dominant. Like, haven't they only gave up one goal? Like, they gave up one goal to, who was it, Belgium? Let's do the World Cup stream. That would be interesting. Am I technically allowed to, could I do that? If I'm able to find out how to stream it on my computer? We're not gonna get, like, I mean, would we get, like, copyrighted by FIFA for using their, I mean, that would be interesting for sure. We've never done like a World Cup kind of reaction-ish stream, but you can't. That's kind of what I was worried about. I was like, most sports things have that thing that say, like, can't be rebroadcasted without the express written consent of whoever, so I would assume probably not. Oh, just discussion. Okay, makes a bit more sense. We've already been over here. I think this was to find the actual smith guy that sharpened our thing. So let's head back this direction. The millionaires need more money and take down your stream. Fair enough. Do we head up? Where do we? Do you know where to find the map guy? Kane or Mongero or anyone? I forget if you played this game, Mongero, but is he gonna come out of the elevator? Slash him. Okay. So that's where we came from. I don't really see where else to really go. React to someone else's reaction? Ah. Yes, brilliant idea. Loophole. Okay, so we've already been to all these places. Where do we go here? We've been to the left, we've been to the right. Don't think we've been up there, but how do we get up there? It's like a little platform of some kind. Okay, this is pointing up to the sky. How do we... You can check, it's been a bit. Okay. Sounds like Spain versus... I think in a lot of the predictions that I was seeing... Not a lot of the predictions, but... I had a lot of people that thought France was gonna, like, win it all, so... But Danny, you said you were insistent on Spain winning when they played up against... Who was it? Portugal? And they ended up winning that, so it's like, you've been right once before, so. Oh yeah, yeah, you're bringing that up as well? Alright, well, is there a way that we can get up, is the question. Like, I mean, that's where the sign is pointing, but the elevator is way over there. Do we have to go in the water or something? It's to the right of the city? I mean, there was a place to the right of the city, but we couldn't get in there. Like, is this what it looks like? Because we could either go all the way to the right here, which had like a gate. We could also go up here, but then I think to the right there was also a gate. Like, yeah, we can't get in here. And this is just blocked off, so... It looks like we do need to go to the right, but... There's not a way that we can get there without something else. You say ChatGPT, translate your words. You wrote your idea of a description. Did you put it in the community tab? Your idea for a channel description? Like, here's another place that we could go to the right, but it is also gated off. Okay. Like, it's pointing up here, but what do we even... How's it going, Dax Patel? I'm playing a game called Hollow Knight. This is only the second time that we're playing it. So we played it once like 3.5 weeks ago. We're playing it again. It's kind of a little adventure game. You play as this little ghost guy who goes around like looking for answers of what... I think you're looking for answers of what happened to an ancient city. But I mean, the gameplay is kind of fairly simple. You just kind of survive monsters, kind of work your way through different maze-ish things. We do not have a map for this section, so we're kind of just wandering around because we don't have a map that really gives us any sense of direction. But what is it about? Just clear the level, puzzle type? Not necessarily clear level. Maybe... I think there's a couple people here that have actually completed it. Like, Kane's completed it. There's been some people that have completed it. There's not necessarily levels to it. It's just kind of a... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure like what the entire purpose is, because I was told that it was best to go into this like somewhat blind. Like, I was told it was best to kind of find out things for the first time, so I didn't really do much research before playing this game, but it's not like there's levels. You just kind of have to... But you are kind of unlocking new sections and new biomes. So we'll try going over here once more, just in case there's something here that we missed, but I think last time it was... I remember it just being the... little blacksmith location. It's more like level scaling. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. So do you know where we should go from here? Okay. You need new skills to access different parts of the world. Yeah, like there's some parts that we wouldn't be able to access if we didn't have... Like, we unlocked a couple, like we unlocked this wall jumping ability, which allows you to jump off of walls. So there's different ability. Yeah, Kane put it a good way. There's different abilities that you unlock, which allow you to unlock different sections. Have I pre-ordered GTA 6? I have not. I have not pre-ordered it yet. So, I probably... I don't know if I'll pre-order it or just order it, but I will probably get it at some point. So, Noob, I haven't ignored your message. I see that you're asking me to check the community tab. And I'll take a look as soon as I'm done streaming. I'll take a look at what you wrote there. So, at this point, it kind of feels like we're going in circles a bit, because this is where we came from. Like, we came from up here. Unless there's something that I missed up here. So do we try... Yeah, we rested here. we came from up. Yeah, we're pretty much just... I guess there is something that we could go to back there. Like, what's this? There is something over here that we could inspect, but... Let's see. None shall enter, none shall leave. Well, that's not great to hear, because we need to enter. Okay, this guy kind of grunting is... This guy makes some weird noises. Okay, there's another one of them. Can you guys, like how loud is it for you guys? It's like, it's pretty... Can you guys hear him, like, huffing and puffing and... I don't know if it's just... I try to adjust the volume to be better, but, like... Pre-ordered is cheap, because after releasing, a lot of people will buy it. Eventually it'll be sold out. Okay, so you think I should buy it now before the... You think it's going to be more expensive? Not in the pre-release. I mean, it doesn't look like there's another pathway that we missed. It's like it's pretty much just... Yeah, I think this is all the way back in... I guess this is still like the Lost City area, but... Dang. So it does at least 2 damage to your hearts, clearly. We actually do need to go back up, because our character had a ton of currency that we're going to need. So... Run away from that. Okay, we got our coins back. I think we found that there's not probably going to be anything over here. So maybe we head back. Yeah, because after releasing, if you don't get hands on them, they might have to pay more than the usual price. I guess that makes sense. I don't really know where we can go from here. Unless we have to... Did we go up here? I think we did, but there was... Was there a gate? There was. Okay, so that we can't get anything up here. From what I remember, this was pretty much the very start of the... I'm pretty sure we came in from... Yeah, so we can go up here actually. But I guess this is just to get back to the fungal place. Unless there's something we need. Is there anything over here of just these? Okay, I guess that's it. So we... Guess we're stuck down here. The game's already expensive. Yeah, I think the pre-orders were... Weren't they like $80? $80 or $100? So, I mean, they were expensive. So if they're, I mean, if they are going to get more expensive outside of the pre-orders, then it's probably going to be 100 plus. I would think. Most people think they own a digital game when they buy it, but in reality, we don't. You're just renting a space on servers, and the company decides. If the company decides whether to cancel their server, we lose the games. Yeah, that's a fair point. This is for marketing. They're selling you GTA Plus when you pre-order, and you'll be charged GTA Plus every month. We won't cancel. Huh. The ones you truly own are a hard copy. That's true. Like, yeah. Anything digital... Like, that's why... Like, it's true that I've never really... Like, anything just digitalized, I've never, like, felt as secure with. Like, that's why I've never... That's why I've never bought Bitcoin. Just because even though it made a lot of people a lot of money, like, just the idea of just a completely digital currency, like, didn't make me comfortable. I'm like, I feel comfortable if, I don't know, if I invest in something like a house or something physical, right? So that's, I kind of agree. Any digital game is... Credit card is digital currency. That's true. Like, I mean, you have a good point that, like, even like looking at your bank account numbers, like those are just kind of digital numbers. But I suppose Bitcoin always felt way more digital than that. But it's more so like personal preference. Like, some people don't have a problem investing in that, and some people made a decent bit of money. But for me, like, I don't know, I always just feel better if I have a physical copy or asset of something. Okay, Kane, I think we're, do you think you can help us out? I think we're a little stuck. I don't know where to go from here. We just keep going around in circles, I think. I mean, is there something that we need to get? Like, do we need to go to, like, a shop and buy a certain ability or charm? Have I ever played Little Nightmares? I never have. I don't even think haven't even heard of that game. So I've never... Yeah, never heard of Little Nightmares, never played it. What kind of a game is it? I mean, is there something that we missed the first time that we inspected this thing? No, I guess it's just the same. Do you have to, like, I don't know, bend all of the poles before... Head back to the nailsmith. Okay. Gary Picture Box is in your server, kind of. You're not finished? What do you mean, Gary? I mean, I know Gary's that little slime blob thing, but what is a picture box? Gary Picture Box? I think Nailsmith is this way. On the way there, there'll be an elevator. Okay, that's this one. This is the one that we... I think this is the right one, right? I mean, unless there's another one between me and him. But... I remember that's the only one on the way. So, do we take that one up? Also, Dax, I haven't played Little Nightmares. So if this is the elevator, we can take it up. I guess there's a little spot we can get off here, but we got off here before. Draw a picture in a chest. Minecart and press a button to put the picture. Okay. What the? Okay. Clearly you can't land on the spikes. Is this the right elevator chain? There's a platform to the right. I think that's where we just were, right? That little platform, or I mean, this is just the window. So if it's the other platform, then that's this one right over here. Which we just went to. There was like, I think there were just some of those coins inside of this thing. Must be missing something. It's before you get to the top. Yeah, that should be this one then, right? Because the top is right there in that platform above us. There was one other. If this isn't the right elevator, there was one other one that's way up here that also has a platform to the right. But I think we've explored that one too. Like this one also. Another elevator that I think has a platform right here. But we've inspected this thing before. So it just said, gates have been sealed, none shall enter, none shall leave. It's lower. Okay. Play Trees Hate You. I have watched some other streamers play that game. The reason why I haven't, like, it looks like a really fun game that honestly, like little kind of games like that, like Getting Over It or Trees Hate You, or those kinds of games that are designed to kind of rage bait you a little bit, those are kind of right up my alley. I do like those games. The only reason why I haven't played it yet. Oh. Okay, so you just jump onto the... Okay, I get it now. Jump onto the platform. They fly? Okay. Let's heal up. Okay, thank you, Kane. I think we're in the right place now. If we fall, though, I think we'll have to come all the way back up. Because I'm assuming if we fall, we're falling back down to... What is this? Hollow Nest Seal? Why can't I hit? Okay, let's grab... Never mind. I probably shouldn't try to pursue those things again. Because as soon as I try to pursue those things that fall, we're probably going to end up falling as well. Okay, we have 2 health. Oh no, wrong way. Sorry, I don't think I finished, but the only reason why the only reason why I haven't played the Trees Hate You demo on stream is because I've seen the demo. I've seen like 3 different streamers. I don't know if I'm ready to fight that guy. I got the key item. Okay. We could head in here. I don't think we're ready to fight this guy though yet. Like he's charging full on at us. We only have 2 hearts and no... Okay, I guess it only takes 4 shots still. I guess we'll heal. But anyway, I've seen several people do it, Mongero, so like I already kind of know the route to take. I know what the trees are going to do, and so I feel like that kind of, I just felt like that ruined the whole purpose of the game. If you already have seen people play it, and it's designed to kind of be a game that surprises you and catches you off guard. So I think whenever the full version comes out, I will definitely play that. Like, the full version should be a lot of fun. I just haven't played the demo because the demo version I've seen a decent amount of people play. So I guess we can go up even further, but let's try to take care of this guy first. I almost think these little guys are like more annoying to fight than the big ones. Gotta be a game that you haven't seen any spoilers of. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, if I played it, I could probably complete it in like 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, just because you see so many streamers like go and get hit by certain trees, and so you already know what not to do. You already know what trees are gonna try and surprise you and secretly move and hit you. So that's the only reason why I didn't play it, but that kind of game looks like a lot of fun. So I would like to play it whenever the full version is released. And I actually saw quite a few little... Uh-oh. Okay. Those things... Here's another one. Those things need to be nerfed immediately. What is this thing? Rancid egg? Why would I want a rancid egg? Will Hollow Knight be on tomorrow? Probably not. I'll probably be... I would think either... I think I'd probably play either... Okay. I think I'd play either Clash or Minecraft maybe tomorrow. For the most likely. So... You're a nice man. You like games. You like gamers like you who like different games. Okay. Thank you, Dax. I really appreciate that. I've been expanding a little. I completely forgot that the elevator was just sitting there. Alright, that was a pretty dumb move by me. I have been expanding to like different games and whatnot. I haven't been playing, like, I tend to stick to the same few games though, so I probably should experiment maybe a little bit more with certain games. But yeah, what are some of your favorites, Dax? Like, what are some of your favorite games that you'd like me to play if I haven't already? Okay, let's get back over here. You can go to the sewers now, if you remember. Is that the sewers, as in... Okay, hold on. As in the place that we're at now, like with the gates, or somewhere else? You were just scrolling the live pages, my stream popped up, you saw me 2 to 3 times, and you liked the vibe and subscribed. Dang, thank you, Dax. That means a lot. You should do the stream where you play 3 different short games. I did want to ask you guys about that. How do you guys feel about, instead of doing... Because right now, the format is... We kind of just have one long 3 to 4 hour stream on average. And we just play one game for that particular stream. How do you guys feel about potentially doing a couple of shorter streams? Like maybe 2 hour long, like maybe, okay, not an hour long, but maybe 2 streams, like one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and each are like an hour and a half to 2 hours long maybe, and we play a couple of different games throughout the day. Like, I don't know how that would, the reason why I've been hesitating to do that is because I don't know if it'll like uploading videos and going live can be a good thing, but if you do it too many times, it can kind of hurt your growth. So I didn't know if going live 2 different times with 2 different games per day would be... Oh, that was the wrong ability. would be like too much and if it would actually hurt growth as opposed to help it. So that's the reason why I haven't done that yet. Just because I didn't know. Oh, okay. Let's open the gate. I just didn't know if it would hurt the growth, just having, you know, I didn't know if it was going to be too much, essentially, so that's the reason why I haven't done it, but how do you guys feel about it? I have asked you, I have asked you this before, but, like, there's, like, Dax is new. I don't know if Kane was here last time. I don't know if there's, like, obviously you and Fenrir and a couple others have been here in enough streams where I've asked that before, but there's probably a decent amount of people that are... Wait, okay. I'm forgetting we have no money. We have to... Where's our soul, though? We don't have a map. we need to find where we died. So that we can get our soul. Mongero said it'd be good to try different things. Itchy, you said you like the long ones. Okay. What's up, Lauren? It's to the right. Okay, yeah. Right? Okay, no, the right is this thing. I'm trying to remember what elevator we died on. I passed it? I mean... This elevator? So that's to go to the... Was it this elevator that we died on? I didn't think it was... Yeah, this one's to... I think it was to the left, right? Okay, we just have to find... Okay, it might have been... I think it was definitely to the left. Was it this one or was it a different... Alright, let's call it this elevator. I think it was definitely up high. How's it going, 18? Used to play a lot of games when you were a kid. Let's see. Need for Speed Most Wanted, Hamster Ball, Prince of Persia, GTA San Andreas. Okay. I think I have thought before about playing Need for Speed on this channel because I like cars, and so like racing / getaway games kind of seems like they would be interesting. So like I thought before about playing those sorts of games. I don't know which is better. Like I don't know if Need for Speed is better than like a Forza Horizon, or if there's different goals for both. But Evan says hello. As you can tell, Evan, hi. Okay, I think I got up here. Okay, if I remember right, I think we... Okay, that's kind of what I didn't... That's definitely what I should have been avoiding. That's what I said I would try to avoid, and I just didn't listen to my own judgment. Your favorite car is the Squashmobile? There's no way that's an actual car in the game, right? You're new here. What game is this? Alright, Danny. This game is called Clash Royale. It's a battle royale game where you have to attack the other's tower. I think we went in here, right? We went in here, down here, and to the right? No, did we just go in a circle? Oh no. I think we just went in a... Well, okay, this is where it'd be incredibly helpful to have a map. You don't know if you remember me the first time you saw the live, you questioned about which hero to buy at the moment in Clash, and I said Bowler or Balloon. That kind of vaguely rings a bell. I think I would have... Normally when people ask what heroes to buy, I normally say Knight, and then if they already have it, then I recommend something else. So I'm guessing you already had Hero Knight, and then I recommended Balloon or Bowler. Okay, finally, there we go. There's our guy. We can get all of our 1,000 coins back. I guess he can't get us while we're in here, so we can kind of use that to our advantage. Seasonal updates are always unrecognizable. Yeah, I mean, are you talking about... I'm assuming you're talking about Clash Rima, like where the updates don't seem like Clash anymore, sort of thing? Okay, let's actually go down to the shop. What if you don't gather the soul? Then we just lose our... You guys can see the little currency in the top left, right? The 1124. I think you use that to... Like this says it's a shop. So I think you can use that to buy certain things and get certain abilities. And we didn't have almost any. Like the amount of... What was I saying? Like it's essentially how you buy abilities and I forget what they're called. They're not badges, but it's essentially how you upgrade your character and get more abilities in the game, and it's tied to like your soul. So if you die and your soul dies, then you have to restart as far as money count goes. So if you go back and find it and then just hit them a couple times, then you get back the coins that you lost. I know they're not coins, they're probably called something else, but let's see what we can buy here. Are these things that we can sell? I think he's asking if we want to sell either of these. So there's going to be a hero golem. Oh, JK. I mean, do we sell either of these? You have to go low and... Alright, thanks for dropping in. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Oh, you told me the deck you were playing was Bowler, Loon, Freeze. Okay, that's true. Because both of those... I would say... Did you end up going with the Hero Balloon? I would say the Hero Balloon is definitely... I don't know if this was before they nerfed the Bowler or not, but... I would say the Hero Balloon is definitely still pretty solid. Noah, you want to know if there's ever a second of the day I'm not streaming? Yeah, it's normally just for 4 hours, kind of around this time of day that I stream, but we are kind of on the tail end of it. Should we sell either of these? I guess this guy's asking, I guess that's a shop where you don't buy things, but sell things. And I think maybe we hold on to them. I think those seem somewhat valuable. You did get the Hero Loon? Okay, nice. I think that was probably the better... choice, I would think. Just because obviously the Bowler was nerfed. What in the heck is that thing? Please don't come down here. What the... What the... Okay, we gotta go. That's... Okay, that thing does way too much damage. She can either throw spears or just stab you with them. She wants blood. Am I a full-time gamer? For the time being, yes. I have thought before about, you know... Oh no. I have thought about getting like a part-time job and wondering how that would work with streaming, because I'm normally streaming pretty much every day right in the middle of the day. So I don't know what job I could get that would work with the current streaming schedule, unless it's like the night shift at something, because my time, I'm normally streaming from like 11 to, 4-ish in the afternoon. So it's kind of like right in the middle of the day. So if I were to get a part-time job, I think it would either have to be like either late at night or like I thought about getting a part-time job, but for the time being, I just make videos and stream full-time. Okay, so I think we're stuck. We can't go any more than that. Also can't go in there. Can we go down? Okay, this is where we started. Where... Are we supposed to go down from here? Does the YouTube pay enough? Definitely not to... Like the current channel is... We're at 2,000 subscribers about. I would think the amount that you would... I don't know exactly how many subscribers you would need to actually be able to like live on full time. Oh, okay, that's the... Hold on. Can we call the elevator up? I would think you'd probably need like maybe 100,000 subscribers or so to like be making enough. Maybe not that. Maybe it's like 70 or 80,000, but you need quite a few subscribers to actually be able to make enough money to do it full time, like as your only job. So I'm not making enough income at the moment to like I wouldn't be able to rent a, like right now I'm just going off of savings right now. So like I have some money that's saved up from my last job that I'm kind of using for my expenses. Also, let's just make sure we can find out where we're going first. I think we're... I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of like lost. This is kind of like a maze of... This is kind of a maze that Okay, up there is blocked. But that's kind of how I'm paying for things now, is with the bit of money that I've saved up from my last job. So that is... I think if I want to continue to do this full time, I think the goal right now, is going to be 100,000 subscribers, because right now my goal is to be able to do this full time, and I think that's where I need to be at as far as channel growth. Came, you asked why I have no viewers. We're streaming to a few different places, so also we're gonna head back. We're streaming on Instagram, which is where you're at, and then we're also streaming on YouTube and TikTok as well. So there's typically not a whole lot of people that watch on Instagram. I would say most people probably watch on YouTube, which is where the majority of people are that I'm responding to. But what field do I have knowledge? Like, where have I studied? I've only gone for one semester in college, and that was to... I pretty much... I didn't actually study anything like specific in this field, but I wanted to study mechanical engineering for a time. I don't think that's something that I would want to do now. Did we just go in another circle? Where? I think we just went in a circle again. Now I'm at a loss again of where to go. But I wanted to be an engineer for a while, and I went to college for one semester and found that I just really didn't. I'm gonna achieve it. The more than 100K. Thank you, Mima. I hope so. I hope we can get there someday. That would be awesome. Because for the time being, I don't feel like real. For the time being, I don't feel real. Okay, I think we'll. I'm pretty sure this just loops around. But I don't feel real set, like with gaming and YouTube, because I know it's not. Like, it's kind of just right now. I would like to do this full time, but I know that it's kind of something I can only do until the savings account runs out, sort of thing. So it's like, I definitely would love to get more than 100K, because then you kind of have that assurance that, you know, you could do this full time for as long as you want. But for the time being, it seems like, I mean, it seems like the channel definitely needs to. It's like, I mean, nothing's real set, because there's still like the looming possibility of sometime in the near future I might need to get a job to pay for things. Like this might not work full time. So, sorry for asking a personal question. No, not at all. I don't. That wasn't too personal. Also, I'm like completely. Any ideas on where we can go from here? Dang, Kane sent 700 jewels. Thank you, Kane. I really appreciate that. Do a night stream? I suppose I could, but how would that work for you guys? Like, because if I'm streaming at night, that would be... I'm trying to think. If normally I start at 11 to 12, it would be like 7 hours later than I normally stream if I'm streaming at night, which would kind of, I don't know, for the people watching now, like if you're able to watch now, there's a good chance that maybe you'll be sleeping or you'll be doing something if I stream 7 hours later than I normally do. So I don't know if do a cooking stream, that could be interesting. Also, we're gonna try this pathway one more time, because we've always gone like up high. I don't know if there's anything that we can, I don't know if we go like a little bit lower, if there's any other, I don't think there is. I don't think there's any other pathway that we can get over here other than that, other than here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything over here. So cook some pancakes or something. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be opposed to doing like a cook. Like honestly, that might be kind of fun. A cooking stream. The only thing is like, it would be kind of a short stream. Like even if we cook something really elaborate, it's not like it would take any longer than maybe 45 minutes to an hour to make, right? So like it would definitely, it wouldn't be like a several hour long stream unless we were cooking for a bunch of people maybe, or just cooking to put stuff in the fridge and eat later. But that actually would be kind of a cool idea. I could go to class right after. That's true. Kane, are you able to help us out at all? I feel a little bit stuck at the moment. Because it seems like everything is just one big loop. We haven't really found a passageway that leads in a different direction than... So we can go in here. It's just the elevator that leads up. And this just leads to that, yeah. To this open place. This is still barred up. You're a failure in studies. You'll be messed up if you don't have a degree. You have too many suicidal thoughts because you're stuck. Dang, that's a tough spot to be in. That's a tough spot to be in, Dax. Yeah, feeling like you're a failure and that your life's just gonna be a failure if you don't achieve something that you really want to. That's a tough spot to be in, but I mean, first, yeah, I have confidence that you'll make it. You seem like a very level-headed guy, so I know if you put your mind to it, you can definitely achieve the degree that you want. Even if you don't, there's so many other there's so many other avenues that you can go into to help people, right? Like worst case scenario, and you're somehow not able to get the degree that you want, there's going to be so many other aspects where you'll be able to help people and make a difference in the world that you want to. So I have confidence in you. So just keep your head up. I know it's hard, but I believe in you. Kane sent another couple hundred jewels. Thank you, Kane. Welcome back, noob. Unless we can, like... I don't know. This feels a little stuck. The only place that we haven't gone to, which we might actually need to... This might actually be the one route that we have to take, is up here. And past that spear lady. So let's see if we can survive the spear. There she is. Okay, that actually wasn't... For some reason she didn't really seem to attack that aggressively. Okay, so there's nothing up here. I think there's just... What is that sound? Okay, this leads up somewhere. Alright, this is a new spot. With another spear lady. Okay, let's heal. You want to see what I say about your description? Alright, you know what I'll do? Wait, do you guys want to continue the game, or do you want me to open up the community tab real quick? That way, everyone here can give some feedback to Noob. How's it going, Amarali? How are you? How are you doing today? Kane sent another 100 jewels. Thank you, Kane, for the Sunday. Bye, you hate me. That's not true. If everyone here wants to give an opinion, if people here want to hear your description, I can read it aloud on stream, and you can get the opinion of everyone here. So, all right, we might as well do that. I'll read Noob's idea for a description, and you guys can offer constructive criticism to him. So let's see. You posted it on my community? Okay. Here's Noob's idea. I don't copy Grotz. I just like Grotz's history cards videos. For me, it was one of the most unique types of Clash Royale videos. You liked them so much that you wanted to create a history cards channel. Sometimes I'll make other types of videos that nobody has done before. Buff Witch. I think that's solid, in my opinion. It seems genuine. That seems genuinely like why you made the channel. It seems like it comes from the heart, so I mean, that seems pretty solid to me. That's what a video description should be. Describing you and kind of the vibe of your channel, which I think is what you did, so in my opinion, I think that's good. I think that's a good description. Everybody say we're not what we achieve. Numbers. How we configure the measurement of things. How do you numerically measure ourselves? That's a good way of putting it, I would say. Like that's... Okay, hold on. Okay, can open up this. Yeah, Dax, if you're still here, I would definitely... I would definitely take what Rima said to heart. Like, there's some things that you can't necessarily measure. I mean, it can be hard to not feel like a failure if you don't do well on a certain test, but there's some things like your worth that can't really be measured numerically with test numbers. So what am I gonna do when I hit 100k? I don't know. I mean, I would definitely do something. I mean, we still have a long way to go, but what would you guys suggest? Like, Danny, Numaima, and Rima, you guys always seem to have really good ideas, so it'll definitely be like a special... There'll be a special stream or a special video of some kind. I don't know exactly what that'll be. Like, if we still very much play Clash, it could be like a big Pass Royale giveaway, potentially. That's always something we could do. It seems a little generic though, like, I don't know. What are your ideas? We could do a, I don't know, we could do our first in real life stream or something. Launch a blush brand. All right. Rate your idea 1 to 10. I thought it was simple. I thought it was good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. So I would definitely, if you're happy with that, Noob, I would definitely go with it. I think that's a... Okay. I think that's definitely a good description, so I did like it. Do I want to use this? Oh, do I want you to use that description? I mean, again, it's up to you, but if you're happy with that, then I think it sounds good. You would buy a Josh plushie? I could, like, I wouldn't be opposed to, it would be kind of fun to, like, my older sister has brought up before making like a little, because she's got, you know, you guys have sometimes heard my nephew in the background if he's here over playing. Also, this is really good. I think the map is nearby. We just have to hold on. What? Okay. What is this? Okay, that should be everything, I hope. Okay, you guys have sometimes heard him over. She's got like a really young one. She's got another kid on the way. So it's like she's pretty busy, but she still wants to have a job. And so she's brought up the idea before of having like a little Shopify shop or something where we like hand make something and sell it. That way she's still able to work in a sense and like have a job. And so like that could be a really cool idea. Like if we ever get to the point where we can make like a little merch shop, like me and her could potentially like hand make something and sell it. The only reason why I would be hesitant of doing that is because it feels like if we reach 100K, I should be giving back something to you guys as opposed to just making a shop where you can spend money. Like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right necessarily to be like, you've helped me get to 100K, now here's a shop where you can support me further. Like, I don't know, I feel like I should give back to you guys in a way, if that makes sense. So like doing a special kind of stream or doing a giveaway makes sense. So that's the only reason why I would be hesitant to make any kind of merch, but because it feels a little selfish. But we'll definitely buy a map for this section. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. So, did I see your idea about 100K stream? I must have missed it. Let's see. For my 100K giveaway, I should let Noob do a stream for me on my channel. Toll machine? Sure. Noob, what do you think of that idea? Oh, alright. What do you think of that idea, Noob? If we get to 100K subscribers, then I fly out to Russia and we do a Noob and I stream together. What do you think of that? I could do a big giveaway, but also announce merch as well. All right, that could be an idea, or an idea I guess could be like we could launch a merch site, but then give away a lot of the merch. That could be an idea as well. Giveaways, squash plushies or something. Noob collab with Josh. Just an idea, but could be kind of fun. Okay, let's see where we haven't gone in this tunnel yet, but we also, is there anything down here? I guess we'll head up here. Noob collab with Josh would be Aura. It'd definitely be an interesting idea. A night of great. Curse this wretched city. Is that it? We just listen to this guy just to complain? Alright, let's head over here. It does feel much better having a map. I missed some of your messages above. Here, let me pause real quick so I can see them. It's 3:30 in India. Lovely guy. Sorry for not being consistent. No, there's no need to apologize. Dax, thank you for the kind words. Yes, of course, Dax. Just know that you have a lot of support here from us. Obviously, we don't know you in person, but we still love and support you. Also, why? Okay, I don't know why it turned back into mushrooms. This is probably the direction we don't want to go, right? Because looks like it's back in the direction of the fungal wastes. Collect 100 questions from the audience. That could be another one. We could do like a stream where we answer 100 questions from you guys. That could be could be a cool idea as well. What did she even die by? Oh, did she hit the spikes? Okay, we can open this though. Where does this lead? Okay, this was one of the elevators that led over here. I don't know why these move, but... Okay. What's my Instagram, Josh? A follow? Yes, I think it is... I think it's actually in the... it should be on the live stream. Sometimes I forget that there's just below the gameplay there's a few of my social tags. So the Instagram is Josh Squash with 2 H's. 2 H's in the Josh. Okay, we gotta be kinda careful. Let's heal up though. Both of us are kind of missing our shots. Okay. There's nothing over there. I said I'll come to Russia when I have a... I mean, it was just an idea, but it would be kind of... It's not completely off the table. Flying to Russia, doing a new collab stream. But New probably has to, like, I mean, none of us even know. I mean, the thing is, would Noob like that? Because he said before that he doesn't even want to share. He said before that he doesn't want to share his face. He said he also doesn't want to talk. Like, that's why he's asked me for help with the voiceovers for his videos. So, like, if he doesn't really want to, you know, give out too much information about him, I mean, Noob, would you even be a fan of that, or would you just not? Would you not like that? Because it seems like you don't like sharing a lot about yourself online, which is totally fine, but... Invite followers to submit artwork, poetry, or singing. That could be interesting. That we could do like a... I've seen some... Like some... I don't know if it's streamers or whatnot that... Like have little... Like talent shows or something. Or, I mean... It wouldn't necessarily be a talent show, but... Like... Yeah, something where you're able to interact with the audience, where they're able to... show their talent, show their art. That could be an interesting idea. Feature the best ones. Alright, that could be a good idea. When you get paid next week, you're going to donate 30 memberships for hitting 2K? Dang, thank you, Danny. Just, no, you do not have to. But I do really always appreciate your generosity. But I just love having you here, Danny, regardless of regardless of any amount that you donate. Okay, I think we're in a completely new spot. Alright. I'm guessing we're going over here. This might be kind of an uncharted section of the map. Kane has become a member. W Kane. You're using those stickers right off the bat. Perfect. Maybe you can hear it through just the voice. I mean, you know what? It'll probably, if we do end up reaching 100k, it'll take a while, so it's not something that needs to be thought about at the moment, noob, if you don't want to. But just know that that could potentially be a possibility. So, okay, this is just the train station, I think. I think we'll head back. Should we go to the left? Okay. Why am I so bad? Okay. Let's try going this direction. Seems like this is another uncharted part of the map where there could be something interesting here. So, noob, I've seen you keep asking Arima for that banner. He's trying to help you out as much as he can, but there is a little bit of there's definitely a language barrier, so he's been trying to help you. It's just hard for him to understand exactly what you want, so. Okay, this is definitely a new symbol of a lift. Okay. Okay. Is there anything on this side? I guess not. Alright, we'll hop in. Let's see where this takes us. You're asking what you need in your banner for Graz 2.0? I don't know. I would assume something Clash Royale related. So, how many languages can you speak? Only one. Oh wait, this is just taking us back to the crossroads. We gotta head back down, right, Kane? Are we done with the City of Tears, or do we have to head back down there? I can only speak one. I've tried to learn other languages before, but I've always given up. Like, I've never really stuck with it because the reason why I've been learning them is for like a really trivial reason. Like, I tried learning Italian, you know, many years ago because my dad had lived for a couple of years in Italy and he can speak Italian. So I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if we can, you know, can talk with him in Italian, and if we ever happen to go back to Italy, then maybe I can use it there. But and the same kind of thing happened with German. I took a German class for my college course, started learning a little bit of German, but there wasn't really a reason for me to be learning it, if that makes sense. Like, there wasn't, it's not like I knew anybody who spoke German. It's not like I had any plans to go to Germany in the near future, so I just never really had, I don't know, I never really had like the complete like commitment to a language, just because it was only really as a hobby. So those are the couple of languages that I've kind of spent maybe just a tiny bit of time learning, but I never got really far with them. Did I like Buff Witch that you wrote? I thought that was very fitting, for sure. You always talk about Buff Witch, so I thought including that was probably a pretty good... I thought that was a good fitting part of the description. And we've now found part 2. I guess there's just one more of whatever this is. I don't know if that's another ability that it gives you, but let's head back up. Oh, you asked if I fought the Soul Eater boss in the city? I don't think so. Let me look up. All we fought were those really big. We fought one of those really big. Let me see. Soul Eater boss. Hollow Knight. I think it's most likely something else. Yeah, I don't think we fought this thing. Okay, yeah, we did not. We just fought those big looking spear things. It like locked us in a cage, and there were a few of them that we had to fight, but I'm assuming we should go back then, right? I mean, there is kind of... Okay, there's nothing over here, I guess. Grotz wants to buff Witch too. Yes, I mean, it's fitting if your channel name is... I don't know if you could noob. I would maybe... I'm not sure if you can get like copyright struck for that, because if you use someone else's name, like I'm trying to think, if you use someone else's name and then just have 2.0 and your whole channel is kind of patterned after them, I don't know if Grotz is able to. He can probably like copyright strike you, I would think. So I would like just be careful with that, just because if you're kind of using someone else's name or making the exact same kind of content, then it could be considered that maybe. Kane sent another couple hundred jewels. W. Kane. You know a guy who has copyright on his name? On whose name? He just, like, who's been copyright stricken? Maybe ban you? Like, that could be. Yeah, like, I would just be careful, New, because it is possible that Grotz could... I think it is possible that he could possibly, like, strike your channel. So it's like, you wouldn't want that. If you like Grotz, you wouldn't want to have him... You wouldn't want to have him not be on good terms with you and, you know, copyright strike your channel or something for copying him, but... I don't know, like, what the exact requirements of that are. So, Kane again sent a flower for jewels. Thank you, Kane. Where have we not... Okay, we've gone there. I don't think we can even go up there with all the spikes. Do you know where we find the Soul Eater boss? Because now that we have a map, we can kind of see if there's anywhere in specific we need to go. Kane, thank you for the GG. Most times YouTubers won't until they find that channel starts making money, and then they will. That's fair. I mean, the thing is, like, I've actually had people copy my videos. Like, it's a little bit different because, like, there have been... There's a little something that pops up on your channel. Ooh. Why are there so many of them? There's a little something that pops up on your channel called content detection, and it'll automatically detect if someone's using your content. So, like, there have been people that have just blatantly reposted my videos under their own channel, and in that case, I'll usually remove them. I don't know how it works when your name is the same. Like, if you're not necessarily uploading the same videos, but you have your channel name in their name with a 2.0, like, I don't know how that works, but I know with videos, you can't just repost someone's video, but as far as the channel name, I don't know what the restrictions are on that. Okay, we hear the map guy. What the? Okay, is this just the map guy area again? Oh wait, is this where we need to go? This looks new. This might be the Soul Eater section. Hello, your Grotz 2.0. How am I doing? I am doing all right. Grotz 2.0, how are you doing? You could do Grotz fanboy or something. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Well, there's the thing you were talking about. What the... This thing is like hard to kill, I'll be honest. How are you supposed to... Okay, he just teleports away from you and just... How are you supposed to kill that? Is there any strategy I should... Any strategy I should have in mind? Okay. The reason why I'm trying to fight these things is just so that we can get some of the the XP thing, so that we can have like the most possible... I keep wanting to call it elixir, but obviously it's not. It's 2:14 a.m. for you. You're gonna go to sleep. All right. Thank you for being here, Umaima. Hopefully you sleep well. Did I go the right way? I don't think we did. I think we have to go... Yeah, we actually did not go the right way at all. Okay, let's head back up here. C1 message Kane. Just dodge and have patience with him. Alright, I'll do my best. I think we need to be going to the right. So the thing is here, let me look up like real quick whether or not that could be... I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what this says about your channel. Let's see what this says. So this says you're in the clear when it comes to copyright strikes for that. They strictly protect... Let's see, copyright law strictly protects creative expression. It does not protect a channel name, a content format, or an editing style. Since the videos are going to be original and they're just inspired by the style, there's not any copyright violation. Okay. I would just say the only thing it suggested was putting something is the okay, Mongero, you're gonna head out as well. Sounds good. Thank you, Mongero. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. So the only thing I would the thing that it suggested doing was putting in the description like not associated with grots, because the only thing it said was like if there's confusion about like impersonation someone, like if your name is the exact same and it's 2.0, there could be some confusion that like you're run by the original Grots channel. So the only thing it recommended was maybe in your description just put in like, I don't know, just put in not run by Grots or not associated with the Grots channel, just to clear up any confusion when it comes to that. That's kind of what it recommended. Okay. We'll get our soul back, but it was a name suggestion since you're worried about copyright. You don't know what you said that was wrong. I don't think you said anything that was wrong, Kane. Like, I think it's a good idea to also Dang. These things are hard to dodge, I'll be honest. Okay. Oh, we missed. I'm gonna be honest, this is, and they, like, automatically target you as well. And I guess you can't touch him either. I thought normally it only... what do you need to change of the description? The only thing I would say is... Let's see what it said. I would just say... Like, not affiliated with... Let me see. Let me type in... Noah, why do you want me to stop? Let me type in exactly what it said. This is just what it said that you could include, just to make sure that you're not impersonating him. So maybe just include that at the very, very end of your description. Maybe include that just to, for anyone reading, that way they know that it's not, you know, an account that's being run by Grotz or anything. So you can include that at the very end, just for your own safety, I guess. You need to write this thing. I would just copy and paste it at the very end of what you have. So that is what I would recommend. Do you need to write this message? Yes, I would just... You can keep what you have. That's good. Just have that at the end of it. You don't get banned if you write that? I mean, you shouldn't. It said it only protects, like, the actual... I think it just applies to, like, videos. So if you have, like, I think technically you could even... Like, I think your name and... I think the only thing that you could get in trouble for was, like, maybe the thumbnail, if your thumbnail is exactly the same with a 2.0. But you know what, noob? You should be fine. Dang, we are, like, struggling against these things. We're, like, struggling heavy, actually. Okay, come over here. Come on. I knew it was gonna happen as well. We had a dash ability also. I don't know why we didn't use it. But it's like we had a dash that we could have used. There's a chance if the name is a registered trademark, you could get banned if you get reported from the owner, which is unlikely, but not impossible. I would say for the most part, noob, you're probably okay. I would just, like, I think what you've done so far is good enough, so I would just add that to the end of your description. You'll probably be okay. Okay. Now I think we'll just head... I guess we need to head up. We keep heading the wrong way. So let's go to the right. Let's try and face this guy one more time. Third time's a charm, as they say. So... Okay, so you go down and over. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We now have a decent bit of that white thingy. Okay, we have full health. We have a decent bit of that. Dang, the way that it just... Bro, this is actually... This is actually hard. I guess we all we have to do is like keep a... I think all we technically need to do is keep like a... Keep a barrier in between two of us. Okay. All we needed to do was like keep a block in between us and him. I guess that's it. Hornet can die if you're stupid. Hornet is in... What does that mean? No content creator will go out there to take down a channel unless it was blatantly stealing their likeness. Yeah, I mean, as long as you... I would say you're good. Yeah, you're probably fine, noob, as long as your videos are original, as long as you're not just taking Grotz's videos and reposting them, so you should be good. Okay, we're into a new section. The, what is it called? Soul Sanctum? Oh, I guess that's to call that. What the? What is that thing? Okay. Okay, honestly, we might end the stream here. We're crossing the 3.5 hour mark. We got to a new section. We got to Soul Sanctum. We made some good progress. Thank you, Kane, for all your help. You helped out quite a bit with telling me like where to go and whatnot. Do we need to save this? I guess not. Does it automatically save? Let's go quick to menu. Okay, progress will be saved. All right. We should be auto saves. All right, should be all good. Connor, did you just get here? We're about to sign off for the day. But it's good to see you, Connor. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. I'll take a look at the community tab as well. You set up a pool. Is this for like in real life, or are you talking about in the Minecraft server you set up a pool? Okay, you posted the description. All right, I'll take a look. So, yes, thank you, Kane. Thank you for your donations as well. And thank you, Danny and Rima and Noob and whoever else has been here. Thank you, guys. In real life, you have a life unlike me. Okay, that's a little harsh, but the reason why I haven't set up a pool, we have one, but it's not uncommon to see in Arizona. So it's kind of just I think most homes in Arizona have it. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I don't know what we're going to be playing tomorrow, but I'm thinking most likely Minecraft, or we could be back on Clash as well. But what do you guys think of the... Hold on. I took a look at the new Chaos Mode today, because apparently there's Chaos Mode Phase 2. I don't know if I was just seeing this wrong, or if my Clash game didn't update. Did they really only add like 2 new cards? I could be wrong, but when I looked at Chaos Mode, at least today, it said Chaos Mode. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the clan chat. Someone in my clan chat is saying the same thing. Surely Phase 2 wasn't 2 new cards. I pretty much just saw Heal Spirit and then 1 other card. What was the other new card? Heal Spirit and... Is that it? Heal Spirit, and I thought there was another one. Is it really just Heal Spirit? Heal Spirit and Elite Barbarians? I thought Elite Barbarians were their last phase, though. They added 2 cards and removed 2? That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, Inferno Dragon. I think Inferno Dragon was the one I was thinking of. Inferno Dragon was not there last time. So they just added Heal Spirit and Inferno Dragon. Is anybody else disappointed? Like, I was looking there, I was hoping to see like a bunch of new cards. Like Wall Breakers, Minions, Delivery, Phoenix. You know, I was like hoping to see quite a few new cards. And it's just Heal Spirit and Inferno Dragon. And I looked at the modifiers for them as well, at least the modifiers for the Heal Spirit. They didn't look all that good. I don't know. I was a little bit disappointed just because I was looking forward to Phase 2. Because I was really looking forward to some new cards and some new modifiers. And there's only a couple of them, so maybe that's just me. I mean, but anyway, the Witch in Chaos mode's broken. It spawns Evo Larrys. That's true, but I don't even think that's the most broken one. I think the most broken Witch modifier is the spawning guards. Like, the Witch that spawns guards is near impossible to stop. They hyped it up with the timer, and it's the same as last week. Yeah, I almost thought that my Clash game just hadn't updated, because it was pretty much all the exact same cards. And I had to, like... And then I realized, oh, Heal Spirit's in there now. Anyway, I don't know. I was a bit disappointed, but... Spawning guards in the graveyard that spawns guards, and you put them on the tower, it is broken. Yeah. The graveyard and the Witch that spawns guards are pretty nasty, but... Anyway, you're back, Liam. We're just signing off for today, but it's good to see you back for at least a little bit, Liam. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and hopefully you guys enjoy your days. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow. We might be back on Clash tomorrow, so hopefully I can see you guys there, and hopefully you